Hello and welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is your very own sports journalist, Surya Kumar Yadav, welcoming you all to the stream here on Sports Beyond Cancer. This is your very own sports journalist, Surya Kumar Yadav, welcoming you all to the stream here on Sports Beyond Cancer. And tonight, Mumbai Indians hosting Sunrisers Hyderabad here. And Sunrisers Hyderabad currently in that kind of form here, and Mumbai Indians winning the toss earlier this evening here in Wankhede and deciding to bat first here. They have not been in the right frames of the forms and momentum not going the way, and they decided that they'll probably bat first and defend the target here tonight here. And they made some quite changes tonight here. Both the openers, new fresh pair of openers tonight, Will Jacks and both Ryan Rickelton have been brought back for Mumbai Indians here. And that's the changes. Those are not just the changes here. They have made more changes here as Robin Mins gets his outing here tonight for Mumbai Indians. He's a wonderful wicketkeeper batter. He's been brought on along with Trent Bolt as Krish Bhagat, Quinton de Kock, Danish Malevar and Sharafon Rutherford have been rested tonight here. For Hyderabad, Harsh Dubey coming in with Shivam Kumar being put in the substitutes tonight as we have finished 2 overs 21 for no loss as Will Jacks has got off to a good start here tonight. He is currently batting on 13 of 6. He's already managed to pick up 3 boundaries of his innings. It's his first outing in this contest so far in this season, and he's already managed to hit some couple of boundaries and it's shaping up to a good game here. And if at all you have just joined in, welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Surya Kumar Yadav, your very own sports journalist, welcoming you all to the stream here. And Pat Cummins, his first over just went for 6 runs. He will continue the attack here. 15 runs coming off the last over by Praful Hinge, an expensive over for him as Pat Cummins, who's been clinical since his arrival here in the orange colors here. He's running in from over the wicket to bowl to Ryan Rickelton. It was in the slot, and Ryan Rickelton hits it over the mid-wicket fielder there. Didn't get good timing behind that shot, but in the air over the infield, and the ball will roll away towards the boundary in the mid-wicket in there. 4 runs there. The ball was banged in good length, but Ryan Rickelton getting underneath the ball, and he'll swivel across and he'll pick up 4 runs on this occasion towards the mid-wicket in there. Mumbai Indians will be keen to get a victory along the way. They have been on the losing side more than often in this contest so far. Extremely unusual for them. They currently find themselves on the 9th position with just 4 points from 7 games there. And they have lost the last game, the biggest loss for Mumbai Indians across all these years of IPL. They lost to CSK by 103 runs in the last game there. And this time a full length delivery outside the off stump. Rickelton drives it straight past the bowler, and the ball will run away towards the boundary, towards the side screen there. 4 runs here for Ryan Rickelton. Wonderful shot. The South African is up and running here. Quinton de Kock being rested tonight, and Ryan Rickelton picked ahead of him. A lot of changes here for Mumbai Indians there. Danish Malevar has been rested. Will Jacks has been given opportunity. Quinton de Kock is off. Sharafon Rutherford is off, and they brought in Robin Mins so that they can accommodate Will Jacks at the top of the order there. And until now, it's going as per the proceedings of Mumbai Indians. This time, Yorker length delivery, but straying down the leg, and that should be a wide ball here. The first wide of the evening here from Pat Cummins here. It's a good start for this over here. 9 runs coming off the first 2 balls here. And if at all you're watching the stream, please do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button there. Every single like and subscribe will mean the world to us in this battle against my 5th cancer. This is your very own sports journalist, Surya Kumar Yadav, bringing a professional style of live watch-along sports commentary here. And tonight is the 41st game of the season, and Hyderabad being hosted by Mumbai Indians at Wankhede here. This time the ball full length delivery, angling into the middle stick there, just ducks it away on the wide of the long on region there. Protection out there, but the batters will have all the time in the world to come back for 2 runs there. 144.8 clicks on that one. Pat Cummins is someone who can crank the pace, who can suddenly bring in that variation of slow bouncer and a slower ball there. He has all the skills up his sleeve here. But at the moment, Mumbai Indians are riding high with the kind of start they've got. 32 for no loss after 2.3 overs. Here is full toss on the pads here. He flicks it away towards the deep mid-wicket region there, but protection out there in the deep as Harsh Dubey quickly gets rid of the ball towards Ishan Kishan, the wicket keeper. That will just be a single on that occasion there. The batter will definitely feel that he missed out on an opportunity there. There was a full toss on the pads, but he's only driven it along the ground towards the fielder in the deep there. Here is Cummins. This time in the slot here, full length delivery, and Will Jacks will not miss out on that one. Opens the face of the bat and hits it over the infield there, and the ball will run away towards the sweeper cover there. 4 runs here, wonderful shot here. Freebie on offer here from Pat Cummins. Miss time in the line and length there. Poor line, poor length, and he goes inside out and opens the face and goes through the over the infield there, and will pick up 4 runs here. 1 bounce into the advertising hoarding there, and Pat Cummins on the wrong side of things here. We all understand that this is going to be a batter's paradise out here in the middle. We all understand Wankhede is a high-scoring wicket, and they've got off to a good start here. 37 for no loss after 2.5 at this time. Banging shot outside the off-stump. Width on offer. Will Jacks will be livid with himself. That was the freebie once again. A lot of width on offer. He tried to cut it, but he's cut it along the ground towards the backward point. A lot of gaps, vacant areas in the offside there. Only if you hit it a little bit left or right towards that fielder, the ball would have raced away into the boundary there. Nevertheless, 37 for no loss after 3 overs here. An expensive over here for Pat Cummins. So 16 runs coming off the over, ladies and gentlemen. 16 runs coming off the over. And if at all you haven't hit that like and subscribe button there, kindly do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And also do let us know in the chat box which team you're supporting tonight. Every single like and subscription will mean the world to us in this battle against cancer there. So please do let us know which team you're supporting tonight, and also which team you are watching tonight. And also for it will be wonderful to know from which part of the world or which city you're watching the stream. So please let us know. This time Ishan Malinga has been brought back early into the attack here because the batters are going berserk out there, and he's been given an early run in this innings here. 4th over straight away, Ishan Malinga has been brought into the attack here. Starts off the slow one, he drives it towards the left of the bowler there. That'll just be a dot ball there. There is Malinga this time. He backs away towards the leg stump, away from the leg stump there. But as soon as he sees the batter shuffling there, Malinga rolls his fingers on the ball straight away, changes the pace on the ball there. Nothing on offer to the batter. And Ryan Rickleton was early into the shot. He has almost completed the follow through of the shot, only to realize the ball hadn't come on to him, and the ball hits his pad and will roll away towards the point region there, and the batters will scamper for a quick single there. And if at all you haven't hit that like and subscribe button there, kindly hit that like and subscribe button. Every single like and subscription will mean the world to us in this battle against mental cancer. So please ensure you hit that like, and please ensure you hit that subscribe button there. Here is Malinga, slow bouncer once again, rolls his fingers on the ball, and he's pulled it away towards the mid-wicket fielder there. Fumble there from the mid-wicket fielder, and the batters are interested for second run there, but they decide that they'll be content with just a single there. I think it was Saqib Hussain there. He fielded the ball, and then his toes hitting his hand and the ball coming off. And the batters were interested to come back for second, but he quickly recovers the ball, so they will have to be content with just a single there. It's been a good over start here for Malinga. Just 1 run from the first 3 balls. Well, it's going to be a batter's paradise here. Definitely 200 is a must here on this wicket here. In the air, that was a slow bouncer once again, and it tried to play the pull shot. Once again, Ryan Rickleton early into the shot here. Off the edge, the ball was dying onto the shot fine there. Praful Hinge, only if he had managed to dive for the ball there. He's waited for the ball to come onto him, and that's the reason the ball just falling short of him. Once again, wonderful execution of a slow bouncer there, and Ryan Rickleton completely outfoxed there. Praful Hinge there caught on his feet there. He was caught on his feet. He did not even attempt to dive forward there. He was waiting for the ball to come onto him, and that's the reason the ball falls short there. And there you go, Ishan Kishan letting him know that he should have put in at least a forward attempt there. Then he would have managed to hold on to the catch there. And the batters will also scamper for a quick single there. And once again, Praful Hinge. Well, this time as he dropped Will Jacks there, this time it was a poor ball on the middle end leg, and he tried to flick it off his pads there. And once again, Praful Hinge, I think it's almost seemed like a catch there, but did it just fall short once again? Did he once again wait for the ball to come onto him? And the ball goes through his hands, and they'll pick up 2 runs there. Will Jacks tried to flick it, and he's almost flicked it straight into the beg your pardon there. This was a shot. This was definitely falling short there. We can't be harsh on the fielder there. The previous one, I clearly ugly. He could have dived forward, but this was definitely falling short there. Beg your pardon there. And this time he backs away from the leg stump, and Malinga tries to keep it away from his reach, but in that pursuit is bowled wide outside the wide guideline on the offside, and that will be a wide ball here. 43 for none after 3.5. It's a good start here. 2 new batters being roped in tonight here for Mumbai Indians to reciprocate their innings, and they have tried some changes tonight here. They brought in the likes of Will Jacks into the combination, who's not just an opening batter, who can float across at any number, and also can give you that crucial overs with his off spin there. He can bowl in the power plays, he can bowl in the middle overs, and that brings an extra kind of an asset for the Mumbai Indians there. This time banks it in short, a slow bouncer, and he just pulls it away towards the deep wicket, and he'll pick up a single there. That will be the end of the over here. Good start here by Malinga. 1 over, none for 6 here, 44 for none after 4. And as you can see on the screens, Mumbai Indians bat extremely deep. Namandir, Surya Kumar Yadav, Tilak Verma, Hardik Pandya. They brought in the likes of Robin Mins. He's an exciting wicketkeeper batter there. He's someone that the cricketing world should keep an eye on. He definitely has all the talent, and hopefully Mumbai Indians give them right opportunities, and hopefully he capitalizes just as has been given his opportunity tonight. Hopefully he capitalizes and sets the game running. And 44 for 1 and after 4 overs here. Quinton de Kock and Danish Malay were used to open prior to this game, but both of them rested tonight, and they brought in Will Jacks, and to accommodate that they have rested Quinton de Kock, and they have brought in Robin Mins in the form of a wicketkeeper batter there. But even Ryan Rickleton can keep wickets, so shouldn't be much of a worry here. And even Rutherford, beg your pardon there, the West Indian Rutherford has also been rested there this time. Harsh Dubey into the attack here. Poor start here. Flight delivery, full length delivery outside the off stump. And Will Jacks is in that kind of a mood. He gets underneath the ball and he hits it straight over the long on region there. 6 runs here, straight away putting the pressure back on the left arm spinner there. Harsh Dubey, we all know that he gets a lot of revolutions on the ball. And this time, just like Mano Sutar there, but this time in the slot, clearing his front leg. That's bread and butter there for Will Jacks, and hitting it straight towards the side screen, and straight away the pressure back onto the bowler here. Once again, this time trying to heave it across the leg stump there. Probably should have once again gone down the wicket here. He's tried to hit it across, and in that pursuit, the ball off the inside edge, just going past the stumps towards the short fine, and that will just be a dot ball here. Here is Jacks. This time better ball, arm ball coming into the right hander there. He's backed away on the leg stump, away from the leg stump, and then try to drive it through the offside, but only driving it towards the cover point, cover fielder there, and then there'll be a dot ball here. The 50-run partnership, beg your pardon there, I did not notice that. The 50-run partnership of 29 balls there for the batters out there in the middle. Wonderful start here. 29 balls for the 50 partnership. This time the ball angling into the right-hander outside the off stump, and Will Jack shuffles outside the off stump, goes down on one knee and sweeps it away over the deep square leg region there. 6 runs there. Wonderful shot here. He gets underneath the ball. A wonderful pickup shot here as he plays the sweep shot here, getting across the line. One leg down, down on one knee, and sweeps it to perfection there. And 6 runs there. We all understand that the dimensions of this ground is comparatively small compared to various other grounds, and also it's a batter's paradise out here in Wankhede here. And Mumbai Indians have brought in the resources of Will Jacks exactly for the slow to spur the run rate, to spur the scoring rate initially, and give them that kind of a start so that they have a good middle phase, and then that will definitely bounce off energies in the final phase, and they can put up a big total here. And that's the very same reason they won the toss and decided to bat, because they did not want to have the pressure of chasing the target, because they have struggled a little bit in that regards, and that's the reason they straight away decided to bat first. And they have brought in the likes of Jackson, Rickleton, Robin Mins tonight here, and Trent Bolt here. This time banged in shot outside the off stump. Poor ball here, cuts it away. The ball will go through the infield, through the cover point fielder, and the ball will race away into the boundary there. Diving effort, the attempt there by the fielder in the cover point region, but in vain. The ball will win and will race away to the boundary there. 60 for none after 5 overs here. An expensive start here for Hurst Bay. 16 runs coming off his first over here. 60 for none after 5 overs here. And Will Jacks is up and running. He's raced away to 37 of 17 balls here. Take a ball, ladies and gentlemen. He's batting above a strike rate of 220 there. Wonderful start here for Will Jacks. His first game in the season, and he's already making a mark here. He's definitely someone who has the skill set, and he's definitely who can bring you that multi-layer facet with his assets, with the skill set that he can bring. He can also be a crucial off spinner there, who can bowl in the power plays, and he can also bowl in the middle phase there. So that brings an extra bowling option to Mumbai, and also a batter who can float across any batting number position there. He can open the innings. He can bat in number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7. As you recently saw how England used him in the recently concluded T20 International World Cup there. He was given the role of the finisher, and he ensured that he played that kind of a role to perfection there. Every single game he gave England that extra 25-30 runs cushion by coming in the end and hitting those flurry of boundaries in the end here. And with that, the last over of the power play will be soon, and so it will be coming up soon, and I think it will be going to be bowled by Shakib Hussain there. Yes, there you go. Shakib Hussain will be brought in because Pat Cummins needs Malinga, so was at the death there, because he's crucial at the death. As here is Shakib Hussain running into bowl to Quinton de Kock. Banks it, Ryan Rickleton, beg your pardon there, and banks it in short here. Poor start here, and Ryan Rickleton up for the challenge there. Rocks back and pulls it away, and the ball will sail over the deep square leg for a huge 6 here. Wonderful shot here from the South African. He's matching shot for shot for Will Jacks whenever he's managing to get the strike here, and he hits it to perfection here. Six runs coming off the first ball straight away. The pressure back on the young bowler there. This time a slow ball, rolls his fingers on the ball shaping away from the left-hander, only managing to punch it towards the mid-off there. Was interested for the single, but that could have been suicidal there, so they decide to not go for it, and that'll just be a dot ball here. Once again tries to bowl the slower bouncer there, but was in the short of a length delivery there, short of a length, kind of a length there, and Ryan Rickleton loves it at that length, and with that kind of a pace he'll rock back and smash you every single day, day in and day out there towards the deep mid wicket there. Huge 6 coming off the blade of South African. He would have lit up seeing the ball being pitched in that zone, and with that kind of a pace he all had to get underneath the ball, and that's a huge 92-meter 6 here for Rickleton there. 12 runs coming off the first 3 courtesy of 2 sixes here. This time the ball's bowled outside the off stump, shaping away from the right-hander. A lot of empty vacant spaces on the offside. He drives it through the infield cover region. The ball will run away towards the cover point region boundary there. 4 runs here. Well, once again expensive over here. Already 16 runs being scored off the first 4 balls here. Poor ball, fuller length outside the off stump, shaping away from the left-hander, and Ryan Rickleton loves it in that area, drives it to perfection, and that will be 4 runs here towards the cover region there. Thank you for your message there, Uma Shankar 2736. Thank you so much for your wonderful message there. Thank you for being here on Sports Beyond Cancer. Welcome to the stream, and hope you're doing good and hope you're having a wonderful time enjoying the cricketing spectacle in the IPL. This time a slow ball angling into the shaping away from the left hander, pitching on leg stick and turning into the off stick there. He's happy to gently tuck it away towards the wide of the long on, and he'll pick up a single there. Ryan Rickleton, sensible batting. He's got the boundaries and is picked up a single to ensure the scorecard keeps ticking. No risk there, and sensible batting there from Ryan Rickleton there. Both the batters batting at a similar kind of a run rate there. I mean, there are identical scores there. We just Ryan Rickleton just facing one delivery extra there. 37 of 18 and 37 of 17 there for Will Jacks there. This time a slower ball, good length delivery angling into the right-hander. He's just managed to get it towards the backward point, and they'll pick up a single there. That's a good over here. 18 runs coming off this, and that will be 78 for none after 6 overs here, and that will be the strategic time out here. Wonderful start here for Mumbai Indians tonight here. In the previous games, they struggled to put runs on board, especially the game against Chennai Super Kings, where they lost by 103 runs, their worst ever defeat in the entire history of IPL there. But tonight they've got off to a flyer of a start here with a lot of reinforcements tonight coming in the form of Will Jacks and adding an different dimension to the team, and Ryan Rickleton also coming in place of Quinton de Kock, and Sharafin Rutherford has been dropped, and Robin Mills comes in as the Indian wicketkeeper batter who's come down in the middle. So it's a good phase for Mumbai Indians. 78 for loss, 6-point overs. They will be looking to get their win as early as possible. They find themselves in the 9th position there, and they would be keen to get some wins on board to make a case to make it to the playoffs in this campaign here. And 78 for loss after 6 overs. And if at all you have just come in from your work and logged into Sports Beyond Cancer, this is your very own sports journalist Saurav Vitramurthy welcoming you to the stream here on Sports Beyond Cancer. Earlier here in Mumbai, Wankhede, Mumbai Indians winning the toss and deciding straight away that they'll be going into bat first, and with the changes they were extremely confident here, especially Will Jacks and Ryan Rickleton. They are someone who will take the challenge onto the bowlers, and will be keen to clear ropes and take the ball over the ropes on a consistent basis, and they managed to do it so tonight here. Both of them batting over a strike rate of 200 here, and 78 for no loss after 6 overs here.
Hurts the way to Rand Rickleton. He rocks back and pulls it away towards the wide of long on there. And that will give the batters the time in the world to come back up to us there. Good batting there from Rickleton there. The fielding restrictions have been restricted. The fielders are spread out there in the outfield. This time fly delivery outside the off-stump, turning away from the left-hander, tries to play the sweep shot, goes down on one knee in the air, one bounce to the fielder there in the mid-wicket, and that is just a single here. This time Will Jacks plays the slog sweep, but getting underneath the ball and he swept it straight over the long on there, and the ball will go into the into the stands there. 6 runs here for Will Jacks here. Wonderful shot here. Well, not a conventional shot here, but he has the power behind with him, and he's managed to play the ropes. It is there. The flight delivery outside the off stump, fetches it all the way from outside the off stump and sweeps it, going down on one knee, and the ball's gone over the long on there. 6 runs here. This time the ball banged in a little bit fuller and keeping it straying into the batter there, and he's rocked back and pulled it away towards the deep backward square, and the protection out there in the deep, and will only be able to take a single on the occasion there. 6.589 for no loss there. Mumbai Indians will be extremely happy with the kind of situation that they find themselves tonight here with the 2 changes they brought in the top of the order, and both the batters definitely paying back for the faith shown by the management. They'll be extremely happy there. This time a full toss straying down the leg here, and all Rickleton had to do was to get some bat onto it as he sweeps the ball and guides it past the short fine fielder, and the ball will run away into the boundary there. 4 runs here. Poor bowling here, and that will be 93 for none after 7 overs here. Poor start here. Ryan Rickleton 44 of 21 balls and Will Jacks 46 of 21 balls. So take about almost similar kind of innings from both the batters, scoring about 200 there. And they have put Mumbai Indians on the back foot tonight here. Beg your pardon, they have put Sunrisers Hyderabad on the back foot tonight here. New batting, a new opening pair trade tonight here from Mumbai Indians, and it has definitely worked in their favour so far. And they managed to put up 93 in just a matter of 7 overs there. Wonderful stuff here from especially the Englishman Will Jacks and South African Ryan Rickleton there. Nitish Kumar Reddy, he's been brought back. He's been given the ball as he's all set to bowl his first over of his day, of this night here, of his first over of the night here. Here is Nitish Kumar Reddy. Good ball there. The ball shaping away from the right-hander. He tries to play the wild drive there. Will Jacks and Nitish Kumar Reddy has managed to get an edge off the batter there. And appeal there from Ishan Kishan, and the umpire raises his finger there. Sunrisers Hyderabad drawing first blood here. The 93-run opening partnership stand has been finally broken there. Nitish Kumar Reddy, his first ball of his spell, and straight away he's picked up the wicket of Will Jacks here. And Will Jacks will have to make his way back towards the dressing room here. Wonderful ball here. The ball pitching and shaping away from the right-hander there. Good length delivery, and he throws his bat at it, trying to drive the ball through the cover region there. And the bat finding the edge and lodging into the hands of the wicket-keeper there. But nevertheless, a good start here for Will Jacks. He's managed to provide Mumbai Indians the kind of start that they were missing in this campaign so far here. And he's ensured that the scoring rate is about close to 13 runs on over him, and not just him and Rickleton. Both of them have been brought in tonight to form a new batting pair, and they have ensured to score at 13 runs on over. And I think any captain would take it at 7 overs for the batters to provide 93 runs on board without the loss of wicket. They're wonderful stuff there. But eventually it has to come to an end. He is dismissed for 46 of 22. Caught by Ishan Kishan, bowl Nitish Kumar Reddy, and Mumbai Indians 93 for 1 after 7.1. Surya Kumar Yadav walking in at number 3 for Mumbai Indians there. Surya Kumar Yadav walking in at number 3 for Mumbai Indians here. He's not been in the right frame of minds and forms in regards to his batting performance out there. But hopefully he's just a game away to get back that vintage Surya Kumar Yadav that we all know of. Nitish Kumar ready, all set to bowl to Surya Kumar Yadav. Some change in field there, fine tuning there, Vishan Kishan with the field there. Garuda is ready, running into bowl to Surya. Bangs it short outside the off stump. He cuts it away wide of the third man region there. 4 runs here. Wonderful shot here. And what a way to get off the mark here. And no wonder the blue packs, the sea of blues are completely erupting out here in Wankhede here. It's so loud out here in Wankhede as the sea of blue erupt as soon as Surya Kumar Yadav got notched. He got off the mark with that boundary there. This time Nitish Kumar, a good length delivery outside the off stump. He drives it towards the right of the sweeper cover there. Will they be coming back for 2 runs? They know they will have to resort for just a single there. 137.0 clicks on that one. And Nitish Kumar Reddy, he fiercely improved as a bowler in the last couple of months there. This time Ryan Rickleton drives it wonderfully towards the wide of the sweeper cover there and recover 400 there. 4 runs here, full length delivery outside the off stump. And Ryan Rickleton, wonderful drive shot here and pick up 4 runs here. He's raced away to 48 of 22, just 2 shy away from a well-deserved half century here for the South African wicketkeeper. Poor ball, you can't bowl it on the pads to Rickleton. He'll punish you every single time of the day. That is bread and butter for Ryan Rickleton. Flicks it off his bat and the ball goes towards the deep backward square. And that will be 6 runs here, and that will also bring up his half century. A wonderful knock here as he raises his bat and soaks in the atmosphere and the applause here from the audience here at Wankhede. It's a sea of blue here in Wankhede, and they definitely enjoying the time out there, especially with the way they got off to a start tonight here. And that will also bring up a century. I beg your pardon, that 4 brought up the century, and now that 6 will take the score to 108 for 1 after 7.5. An expensive over here for Nitish Kumar Reddy. 15 runs coming off it already with 1 ball to go. He's managed to pick up the wicket of Will Jacks, but he's also gone for some runs here. Can he finished off on a high note here? Can he get a 2 for here? This time change of ends and Nitish Kumar Reddy coming in from around the wicket here. A full length delivery outside the off stump, and he's driven it wonderfully there. This time the sweeper cover a little bit wider there, and he'll manage to run towards the left and cut the ball at the edge of the rope, and the batters will have all the time in the world to come back for 2 runs here. 17 for 1 after his first over here for Nitish Kumar Reddy, and Mumbai Indians 110 for 1 after 8 overs here. The current run rate 13.8 there.
they will definitely be happy with the kind of start they've got tonight here, especially with bringing in two new faces tonight here, with the likes of Will Jacks getting his first opportunity of this campaign. He definitely gave a wonderful start, and Ryan Rickelton has carried it along, and he is batting beautifully on the other end. He's still unbeaten out there in the middle of 54 of 23 balls, and Mumbai Indians will be hoping that he carries on to play a big innings and takes the team across 210-215. As we all know, the par score here is 210-215 because it's a very, very small dimension ground, and it's a batter's paradise out here on especially on this wicket here on in Wankhede. So we are definitely going to have a hell of a contest here. So do not go anywhere. Stay tuned on Sports Beyond Cancer. This is your very own sports journalist Surya Kumar Yadav bringing the stream live here from Wankhede. And do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Every single like, every single subscription will mean the world to us in this battle against my fifth cancer. So kindly do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button there. This time, good length delivery. Once again, rolling his fingers on the ball. Hassan Malinga into a second over here. The ball pitching and turning into the right-hander on hits his pads, and that will just be a dot ball here. Hassan Malinga banks it in short outside the off stump. Surya Kumar Yadav premeditating the shot. He wanted to go over the onside. The ball was right outside the off stump. He could have probably gone for the cut shot here, probably over the backward point, but his only pulled it away along towards the mid on there. That'll just be a dot ball on this occasion here. That will just be a dot ball here. Nothing more than a dot ball there. Missed out opportunity. The ball was banged in short outside the off stump. Probably the cut shot towards the backward point or over the point that would have meant a boundary written all over it, but he's missed out trying to play it in the onside region there. This time Hassan Malinga banks it in short here. This is in the air. This should be taken here. The ball's going towards the deep backward square there, and Abhishek Sharma running towards his left from the deep fine leg, and he holds on to the catch there, and that will be the end of Surya Kumar Yadav. His batting woes continue. Surya Kumar Yadav's batting woes continue. The Indian T20 international skipper, the recently T20 World Cup winning captain here, struggling with the bat in this IPL edition here, and once again a slower bouncer, banged it short outside, or bigger pardon, they're not a slow bouncer, it's a well-directed bouncer there, 140 clicks per hour, and Surya Kumar Yadav with no control and no position to play the shot, just ducking underneath the ball, and does not watch the ball till the end, tries to slap the ball, pull the ball towards the deep square, but is only hit it towards the deep backward square, and the fine leg fielder will run towards his left and will catch the ball at the edge of the rope there. So Abhishek Sharma completing the catch there, and that will be the end of Surya Kumar Yadav there. 110 for 2 after 8.3 overs. Surya Kumar Yadav dismissed for a run, a ball 5, caught by Abhishek Sharma, bowled Hassan Malinga, and that will be 110 for 2 after 8.3 overs here. Hassan Malinga, he's been impressive in this season, in this edition of the IPL. He is someone who's picking up wickets on a regular basis, and he's kept it tight with bringing a lot of variations, and also the kind of bounces and the pace he generates with the ball out there in the middle, using the surface to the full potential, bending his back and bringing in that effort ball there. With that said, hope you're enjoying the stream here on Sports Beyond Cancer. This is your very own sports journalist Surya Murthy, currently battling my fifth cancer, and that's the reason the name of the channel Sports Beyond Cancer. I've worked as a sports journalist for 8 years, 4 years in India, 4 years in New Zealand. I covered various leagues across the country, across the globe, even in New Zealand, a lot of IPLs, a lot of domestic tournaments, and then the likes of a lot of tournaments in New Zealand too, rugby unions, and tennis, basketball, cricket, softball, soccer, rowing, athletics, and also managed to cover the Tokyo Olympics 2020, which happened in 2021. But unfortunately, my fifth cancer coming in at the time, and the last 3 years I was just battling my fifth cancer alone. But fortunately, I recently entered the remission phase before the T20 World Cup, and that's the reason we started this channel out here, because I wanted to show it out to the world that resilience goes a long way, and no matter what the odds, we want to follow our passion here and not give up on life and not give up on hope there, and that's the reason we continue to the channel here on Sports Beyond Cancer, and we are trying to build a global community because we just started out on an experimental basis. We had a lot of support from people across the globe there, with people coming in from USA, West Indies, Canada, Singapore, Malaysia, Australia, New Zealand, Zimbabwe, South Africa, a lot of people from South Africa too, and Jamaica, and also not to mention South Asia too, Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, who love cricket to the core, and we're wonderful to have them, and that's the reason here we do not mock players, ridicule players, and spread hatred in the name of getting fans, because I clearly understand that toxic posts and toxic fan culture is where the engagement goes, and those kind of subscribers, those kind of streamers get about 500k, 600k of views, because we are trying to change the toxic fan culture there. We do not want to put those derogatory memes. We do not want to put that kind of memes mocking players, where one player is mocked and there's a toxic fan battle with the fans, with Rohit Sharma fans belittling Dhoni fans belittling Kohli fans belittling Rohit Sharma fans. We do not want to indulge in that kind of a toxic fan culture. We are trying to bring a change in the toxic in the fan culture there. Definitely a sorry state of affairs there. I dreamt as being a sports journalist, use it as a positive catalyst to promote development of the community, and that's the reason we are here once again on Sports Beyond Cancer, to fight against our life, to fight against our cancer, and to also to promote sports in the right direction there. And if at all love what we're doing out here in Sports Beyond Cancer, do not forget to hit that subscribe button there. Every single like and subscribe will mean the world to us. Namandir is the new batter out there in the middle. He taps the ball towards the backward point. They were interested for the single there, and he wandered a little bit outside the crease there, but Travis said having a shot at the batter's end, and that will be a poor backing up there from the fielder, and that will give the batters the opportunity to cross for single there, and he'll be off the mark here. This time once again a slow bouncer for Ryan Rickleton, and the ball's gone towards the back, short fine, and good running there by Namandir, swiftly across the wicket there. Shakib Hussain has a shot at the bowler's end, but Ryan Rickleton well within the crease there. Thank you so much there. I see someone just hit the subscribe button there. If at all you could also, every single person could also hit that subscribe button, that will mean the world to us. I see about 49 people watching the stream here, so kindly requesting you to hit that subscribe button there. This time full length delivery outside the off stump, and is just going away towards the backward point. 142.2 clicks on that one. Great change of variations this Malinga brings in, and that lets be a single to end the over here. With that said, that will be the end of the 9th over here. 113 for 2 after 9. And once again a good over here from Malinga here. He's bowled, he's given away just 3 runs coming off the over here. Wonderful stuff. That's the reason I keep saying he's a wonderful asset in this edition of the IPL. He's definitely managed to impress one and all Ehsan Malinga, and 113 for 2 after 9 overs here. And do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button there. Every single like and subscribe will mean the world to us in this battle against the 5th cancer. So please ensure you hit that like, and please ensure you hit that subscribe button there. Here is Pat Cummins replacing Nitish Kumar Reddy, and Namandir just checking his shot and punching it towards the cover field. That'll just be a dot ball here. Pat Cummins, an expensive second over, and 2 overs, none for 22. And thank you there for your subscription there, Ranjit Ananda. Thank you so much, Ranjit Ananda. Welcome to our family here at Sports Beyond Cancer. Welcome to the stream here. Lovely to have you here, and please do share it with your friends and family too, so that we build a global community here where people love sports, thrive sports, and breathe in sports every single day in and day out. That's what we love to do here on Sports Beyond Cancer. I'm your very own sports journalist, Saurav Vishmurthy, currently battling my 5th cancer at the age of 33, and trying to fight for my life and fight for my passion there, and to show it to the world and show it to the universe. Despite all the odds, I will not give up on my passion. I will not give up on my hope. I will keep fighting till the end, despite the universe not being in my favor there. This type of delivery, shaping into the right hander there, good in swinger there, early into the drive there, and off the inside as the ball rolls onto the pads, and will run away on the offside, and the batters will happily cross over with just a single on offer there.
Pat Cummins banks it in short, and Ryan Rickleton swirls across and pulls the balls along the ground towards the deep backward square. It is a slow one, rolling his finger at the last moment there, and he can only get a single on that occasion there. This time, good shot here, fooling the way outside the off stump, a little bit too full there, and Namandir punches it wide of the mid-off fielder and will run away into the boundary there. The ball was placed perfectly between the cover fielder and the mid-off fielder, and the ball will race away into the boundary there. 4 runs here for Namandir, his first of the night here. Picking the gap to perfection, just punching it, just checking his shot there. Didn't even complete his follow through there. Just punching it through the line, and great timing behind that shot here. The ball hitting the sweet spot, and will race away into the boundary. This time a slower bouncer, rolling his fingers on the ball. Namandir has pulled it away, placing it towards the deep backward square. Towards the deep square leg, beg your pardon there. And that will just be a single there. Ryan Rickleton all set to face Cummins, the last ball of his third over here. It's been just 7 runs coming so far. Will he be trying to get the big one here? This time the ball, a lot of width on of a poor ball there, uncharacteristic there from Pat Cummins there. The ball, slow ball, banged it in a half tracker outside the off stump, width on offer, and Rickleton drives it through the cover region there. The ball once past the cover fielder, had only one destination there, into the boundary there. 4 runs there, 124 for 2 after 10 overs here at the halfway stage of Mumbai Indians. They will be extremely happy with the kind of runs they've got on board here. 112.4 the current run rate here. What a wonderful start here for Mumbai Indians here, just losing 2 wickets, and with the kind of batters they have, they have set a wonderful platform, and I think they should be not scoring anything less than 225, 223, 225, 220, because we all understand it's a batter's paradise out here in Wankhede. It's a plethora of batter's paradise out here. It's a plethora of batters available in Mumbai Indians lineup there, beg your pardon there. As you can see, the depth with the likes of, as you can see it on the screens, Tilak Verma, Hardik Pandya, and they also have the likes of Robin Mintz, who's an exciting talent too. And they should be definitely looking at getting somewhere close to 220, 223 at any cost, especially the kind of start they've got. And we also need to understand it's a small ground, dimensions are small, and they have wonderful batters in the opposition camp with the likes of Abhishek Sharma, Ishan Kishan, Henrich Klassen, and they definitely need to be wary of that power that they bring along with the bat, and the kind of form all those three are. They are all running in the race for the orange cap there, the top three of Sunrisers Hyderabad. So definitely Mumbai Indians will need to carry this momentum into the next 10 overs. They should definitely get at least 110 runs in the next 10 overs there, because they have wickets in hand, runs on board, the platform is set, and Sunrisers on the other hand will be trying to restrict them somewhere between 205 or less than 200. Less than 200 would mean gold for them, but I think they'll be at least trying to restrict them before less than 210 there. This time Shakib Hussain and Namandir happy to pick up a single off the first ball here, happy to give the strike back to Rickleton there, and happy to play second fiddle and watch the proceedings from the other end, because Ryan Rickleton is in that kind of a form, he's in that kind of a rhythm, and Shakib Hussain happy to make a pardon there. Namandir happy to give the strike back to the South African there. And if at all you haven't hit that like and subscribe, kindly hit that like and subscribe there. This time a bouncer there, well directed there, but a little bit too high there. And there you go, the leg umpires there straight away calling it a wide there. Just bowled, this channel was good, but a little too high there, and that will be a wide ball here. This time full length delivery, angling into the leg stump. He's driven it along the ground towards the long on there. Single there. That was quick and fast there from the bowler. 137.8 clicks from Shakib Hussain. And do let us know in the chat box which part of the world. And Uma Shankar, hi to you too. Thank you, Uma Shankar. Wonderful to have you here on Sports Beyond Cancer. And if at all you're watching the stream, please do let us know from which city you're watching the stream and also which team you're supporting tonight here. This time Banks a little bit short here, and Namandir quick onto it, plays the pull shot towards the deep mid-wicket region there. Nitish Kumar Reddy, good fielding, running towards his right on the edge of the boundary, has quickly got rid of the ball there. Wonderful fielding, and the batters will only take single there. He saved 1 run for his team there with that kind of swiftness shown out there in the outfield. Wonderful agility there by the fielder out there in the deep. Here is Hussain. This time Banks a little bit short at a slow ball. Ryan Rickleton was a tad early into the shot here, but he had to make that last minute adjustment. He wanted to go over the deep square leg region there, but because the ball came slow into him and he had almost gone through his shot, he's managed to just pull the ball a little bit more finer, and the ball's gone away towards the deep backward square, and it will fetch him 4 runs here. You can't bowl that kind of a length. He's extremely short. He's extremely strong towards the square leg and the mid-wicket region there. Ryan Rickleton, he loves his pull shot here. This time full length delivery on the patch. He flicks it away, and the ball a couple of bounces towards the deep backward square. That will just be a single on this occasion there. The batter will feel that he's missed out on an opportunity, but nevertheless he'll get a single here. The run rate here is 12.38 here. Wonderful batting performance here by Ryan Rickleton and co. Especially bringing in Will Jackson. I did a world of good here for Mumbai Indians, and also to bring back Ryan Rickleton was a wonderful move there from the Mumbai Indians camp there. Here is Namandir all set to face Shakib Hussain there. This time a slower ball outside the off stump, width on offer there. All Namandir had to do was to drive it and place it to perfection. The ball goes towards the deep backward point and will run away into the boundary there. Poor ball there, 110.3 clicks on that one. But a full length delivery outside the off stump, lot of width with no protection, especially in the backward point region. And the ball will race away into the boundary there. Wonderful shot here, just opening his face and guiding the ball towards driving the ball towards the backward point region there. That'll fetch him 4 runs, and that'll be the end of the over here. 137 for 2 after 11 overs here. And the current run rate almost at 12.5 there. Almost 12.5 runs in over. The stage is wonderfully set here. Nothing short than 225 here. They will be looking at nothing short than 225. Anything short than 225. Mumbai Indians would not be happy. They will be satisfied with 210, 212, 210 to 215. But something they will be only happy if they get something about 225, 230 there, because the platform is set. 9 more overs to go, and with wickets in hand, the kind of surface they have at their disposal, it's a completely batter's paradise. It's a nightmare for the bowlers here. And also you have to understand the dynamics of the opposition camp too. Their power lies in the power hitters there. They have a batting lineup where the batters at the top of the order, fancy clearing the lobes. They are someone, all three are in prime form. All the three running in for the race for the orange cap, with the likes of Abhishek Sharma in prime form, with the likes of Ishan Kishan in prime form, with the likes of Henrich Klaassen in prime form. So they definitely need to give that kind of an extra 10 runs to just ensure that they have good score on board to defend here, as Harsh Dubey has been brought back into his second spell here. His first 2 costing 31 runs, a tad expensive here from Harsh Dubey. And he's been brought for his 3rd over here. This could look exciting here. The left arm spinner bowling into left hand. Ryan Rickleton is already set and is also looking to shift to the topmost gear here. Here is Harsh Dubey to Ryan Rickleton. in the slot here. Ryan Rickleton loves in that area here. That's gone into the second tire there. A huge six here coming off the blade of the Ryan Rickleton. Goes down on one knee and plays the slog sweep there. He loves to play those slog sweeps, especially when it's in his zone and when it's pitched outside the off stump and turning into the left-hander. He loves those balls there, and poor ball there in the right channel, and he goes down on one knee and hits it across the line, and he'll pick up 6 runs here. That's landed into the second tire there. Poor ball there. This time the ball, he's tried to keep the ball away outside the off stump, but the line was perfect, but the length was poor once again. He tries to play the slog sweep, but because the ball was wide away from him, instead of sweeping the ball, he goes straight over the long on region there. 6 runs here, 2 sixes on the trot here. This time he bowled the right line, but once again poor length there, and that gives the batters the opportunity to get underneath the ball and hit it through the line there, straight over the side screen. A huge 78-meter 6 there for Ryan Rickleton. He's up and running. This was a big gamble by Pat Cummins to bring in the left-arm spinner, especially against the left-handed set batter out there in the middle, with Ryan Rickleton batting in that kind of fashion, scoring about 200, scoring about 300, scoring about 250 strike rate there, and he's given the ball to the left-arm spinner there. He's thrown in the bait, and is definitely could turn out to be a wrong move there from the captain. We'll have to wait and watch. 4 more balls to go. Could he pick up the wicket of Ryan Rickleton, or will he be taken for more sixes here? This time a quicker one, a full toss outside the off stump. Is driven it away towards the long off there. Missed out opportunity there, but Henrich Klassen will manage to cut the ball and keep it in the field of play, and the batters will have all the time in the world to come back for 2 runs here. He's raced away to 82 of 33 balls here, ladies and gentlemen. The big South African wicketkeeper batter. He's come in place of his South African counterpart friend Quinton de Kock, and he's played wonderful tonight here. Once again shuffling across the off stick here. This time better delivery, a little too fuller, and doesn't give the batter the opportunity to get underneath the ball. Can only drive it through the ground, along the ground towards the long off for a single there. And if at all you love what we're doing out here on Sports Beyond Cancer, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button there. Every single like and subscribe will mean the world to us in this battle against the 5th cancer. So just take this moment. It's all going to cost you 1 second of your life. So kindly hit that subscribe button there. This time Ryan Namandir trying to back away from the leg stump there, and flight delivery angling into the right-hander. He's tried to go inside out and drive it through the covers there, but unfortunately has driven it along the ground straight towards the cover fielder. That will just be a dot ball here. This time tossing it slower through the air, and the ball's flighted and turned away from the right-hander, but Namandir gets underneath the ball and smash it in the air over the bowler there. That could have been a tough chance there for the bowler there. The ball's gone past him and will race away into the boundary there, because the long off was placed a little bit wider there, and that will be 4 runs to end the over here. Expensive spell here for Harsh Dubey once again. Expensive over once again for Harsh Dubey. 18 runs coming off that over, and he's gone for 50 runs of just 3 overs there. 50 runs of 3 overs for Harsh Dubey, and Mumbai Indians 156 for 2 after 12 overs here. The run rate 13 runs an over. If they continue to go on scoring at this kind of a rate, they'll be definitely reaching 250 there. They will be definitely reaching 250 there, but they'll be definitely hoping that they get something about 225, 230, because the stage is set. They have the wicket, they have the power hitters to come down the line. They have the likes of Tilak Verma, who's in exceptional form. Hardik Pandya can tonk the ball or two, and then they also have the exciting Robin Mins, whom we're going to witness tonight here with the bat here. He's an exciting attacking wicketkeeper batter there. I think he's from Jharkhand too, so definitely the stage is set here, and we still have a game on the cards here. Ehsan Malinga, he's the only one who's been able to curb the scoring rate. He's bowled 2 overs, 1 for 9. He's bowled wonderfully. The back of the hand deliveries, the off cutters, then the bouncers and the quicker ones there, because he's mastered the art of the variations and how to use the surface to his highest potential there. And he's the current purple cap holder, the leading wicket taker in the campaign so far. And this time once again starts off with a slow bouncer, completely outfoxing Ryan Rickleton early into the shot here. And off the bat, the ball will roll away towards the onside, and the batter will just be able to get a single on that occasion there. The good ball there. There you go. The quicker one. Patching in good length and swinging into the right hander there, angling into the right hander there, and off his body. He was cramped for pace and he only could tuck it away towards the wide of the long on for a single there. 142.5 clicks on that one. Take a ball, ladies and gentlemen. Ehsan Malinga, he's the wicket taker in the campaign. He's bowled his heart out tonight once again. 2.2 overs, 1 for 11, whereas the other bowlers have been taken to the cleaners. He's managed to bowl some tight overs here and he's also managed to pick up the wicket of Surya Kumar Yadav. Banks in once again, a slower bouncer. Once again, clever bowling there. And Ryan Rickleton will pull it along the ground towards the deep mid wicket and just a single there on this occasion here. This time a full length delivery, angling into the right-hander, drives it along the ground towards the long off there. Good over so far here from Malinga. He's keeping it tight once again. Just 4 singles coming off the first 4 here. And with that single from Namandir, that will bring up the 50 partnership between this batting pair out there. 50 partnership from 52 balls. 50 partnership there from 26 balls there, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful batting here from Ryan Rickleton. Namandir happy to play second fiddle there. He's happy to watch the proceedings from the other end. He's batting on 20 of 13, rotating the strike and ensuring that Ryan Rickleton gets the maximum amount of balls to face because he's in that kind of a mood here. This time a Yorker link delivery on the toes here. Good stuff here. He's bringing in a lot of variations and this time he's bowled a wonderful Yorker on the toes there and he's managed to flick it away towards the deep backward square and that will just be a single there. And if at all you love what we're doing here on Sports Beyond Cancer, if at all you want to support my journey, do not forget to hit that subscribe button there. Every single subscription will mean the world to us. Only 2% have managed to hit the subscribe until now. So kindly hit that subscribe button there. This time the ball trying to bowl the slower off cutter outside the off stump. And the ball's gone way outside the wide guideline there and that will be a white ball there, but the batter feels that should be a no ball there. The batter feels that should be a no ball there because it pitched out of the pitch there, but we'll have to just wait for confirmation there. I think that was a white ball there. The batter felt it was going off the pitch. Well, there you go, the confirmation coming in that will be just a white ball there. Good ball here, Yorker length delivery, and he's only managed to squeeze it along the ground towards the long off, and that will be a single here. Once again a good over here. Just 6 runs coming off Malinga's over here. He's bowled his heart out tonight here. He's kept it tight, hitting the right lengths and right angles and using the off cutters to perfection, using the variations to perfection and nailing those Yorkers. He's bringing a lot of mix and he's using his skill set to perfection there. And a thing or two to learn from Mumbai Indians bowlers too when they come back to defend this target, because it's a batter's paradise. The other bowlers have struggled, but Ehsan Malinga, he's shown how to bowl on the surface and how to use this kind of surface to his fullest potential by rolling the fingers on the ball, hitting the deck hard and bowling the slow bounces in the ball to turn away from, grip the surface and turn away from the batters there. He's bowled wonderfully tonight here, and he's also maintained, he's also contained the likes of Ryan Rickleton, who's taken on the other batters there, but he struggled against Malinga there tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button. They're eagerly waiting to all you people to drop in a chat box, message in the chat box there. We had just message coming in from Umar Sankar here. Also do let us know which team you're supporting tonight here, and also do let us know which city you're watching the stream from. Every single like and stream will mean the subscribe, will mean the world to us in this battle against my fifth cancer. So kindly ensure you hit that subscribe button there. Praful Hinge is into his second spell here, his first over going for 15.
He'll be keen to make amends here. Banks it in a shot here. Slow bouncer once again. I think now the people have learned to adapt here. After watching Ehsan Malinga bowl, he's also bowlers also running into bowl the slow bouncers on the surface. He's only pulled it along the ground towards the deep mid wicket for a single there.
Yes. Here is Prafulinge, Quinton de Kock once again. This time better ball there, Yorkeling delivery, and he squeezed it towards the long off there. Single there. Beg your pardon there, just a single there. Not a six there, just a single there. Good ball there, coming in from around the wicket, banks it in short here. That is a quicker one, angling away from the right-hander there, and the ball, he's tried to play the pull shot, but the ball was flanking onto him, hitting the deck hard here. The effort ball coming in from Praful Hinge and coming in from around the wicket with that angle, and he's missed the ball, and that'll be dot ball. Good bowling on this occasion. The fielders out there in the outfield are the one in the deep backward square, one in the deep square leg, and one in the long off region, one in the long on region, and one covering the protecting the sweeper cover there. This time on the pads here, and Namandir hit it high in the air towards the deep mid-wicket region there. He has only got the elevation, not the distance here. I think the fielder is positioning himself underneath the ball for the catch there. That was the ball meant to be hit. It was on the pads there. I think it's Harsh Dubey, and he holds on to the catch here. That will be the end of Namandir there. He has been dismissed here. Not an ideal performance by him tonight with the bat. He was struggling to rotate the strike. I think it was a cross seam delivery there from Praful Hinge coming in from around the wicket on the leg stick there. He clears his front leg and he tries to heave it over the mid wicket region there, but only getting the elevation and no distance at all and no power behind the shot here. And Harsh Dubey had to wait for the ball for ages to come towards him, and he managed to poach onto the catch there. With that, Namandir has been dismissed. 22 of 16 balls for Namandir, of 17 balls for Namandir, and 165 for 3 after 13.4 as Praful Hinge picks up his first wicket of this night here. He's come back wonderfully in the second over here. Gone for 15 odd runs in his first over. He's come back and bowled well into his second year. And if at all you love what we're doing here on Sports Beyond Cancer, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button there. Every single like and subscription will mean the world to us. So kindly. This time on to the pads, and that could be a run out here. Well. Hardik Pandya could have been dismissed off the first ball there. Travis Head, the fielder, I guess. The ball was tucked away off the pads towards the shot, towards the mid-wicket fielder there, and he quickly set off for a run, thinking the ball would pass Travis Head. But Travis Head putting in a dive and having a shy at the bowler's end because he was on the ground. And he had to just throw the ball towards the bowler's end, doesn't get the power behind the shot, and the bowler had to hold the ball and whip the bails off at the non-strikers. But by then Hardik Pandya had the time in the world to come to the single there, complete the single there, and he's off the mark. Beg your pardon there. This time Praful Hinge drills it down the ground. Ryan Rickleton towards the long on region there, and I think Hardik Pandya losing his bat there during the run, and the batters will only stick to just a single there, and that will be the end of the 14th here. Good over here from Praful Hinge. He's made a good comeback in the second over here. 167 for 3. I think he's just given away just 4 runs, I guess. If I'm not wrong, he's just given away 4 runs, if I'm not wrong there. Just 4 runs and a wicket to wonderful, wonderful comeback here from Praful Hinge. Mumbai Indians. A couple of quiet overs here. Just 4 coming off this over, and just 7 of the previous over. So a couple of quiet overs here for Mumbai Indians here. They will be keen to capitalize here. The run rate currently 11.93, 167 for 3. From 13.5 it's dropped 11.93 now. They'll be eager to be up and running here. They still have the likes of Tilak Verma, who has a wonderful strike rate about 171, and Robin Mins, who will be playing his first IPL campaign this season. He's been handed an opportunity tonight in the playing 11. A wicket-keeper batter. He's an exciting prospect. He can taunt the ball hard too. As here is Nitish Kumar Reddy, who was expensive off his first over. 1 over, 1 for 17, brought into the attack here. Banks it in shot outside the off stump there. This time the ball, an off cutter, slow bouncer outside the off stump, and he's pulled the shot, and the ball just falling short of Pat Cummins in the cover region there. Just falling short of Pat Cummins. The ball coming off the bottom edge, I guess, because he had to stretch for the ball there. Beg your pardon there. Ryan Rickleton had to stretch for the ball because it was out of his reach, and just falling short of the diving efforts of Pat Cummins, and the batters will come back for 2 runs there. And come back for, will just cross for a single there. Beg your pardon there. Nitish Kumar Reddy, good length delivery. The ball coming into the right-hander there, and Hardik Pandya just managing to get a single towards the backward point there. Here is ready to Rickleton. A full toss on the pads there. Poor ball there. Full toss straying down the leg, and all he had to do was get some bat on it, and the ball will trickle down towards the fine leg region there for 4 runs there. Poor ball on this occasion, straying down the leg, and a full toss on offer, and that boundary will take Ryan Rickleton into the 90s here. This time, once again, poor ball there, banks it in short on the legs there, and Ryan Rickleton loves it in those areas. He swivels his body and pulls it across the ball, going towards the deep backward square, and will clear the rope there. 6 runs here, wonderful shot here. It is a poor ball, and that's been dispatched into the stands there. 6 runs, and that will take him to 99 here. 1 shy away from a wonderful century here for the South African wicketkeeper batter there. He's been brought in place of Quinton de Kock tonight. He's other South African wicketkeeper counterpart there, and that 6 will take him to 99 here. 1 shy away from a century here for Ryan Rickleton. Here is Ryan Rickleton. Nitish Kumar Reddy banks it in short, and Ryan Rickleton tries to keep the ball down, jumps in the air and tries to place the ball within the short third and the backward point, but only tapping it towards the backward point. That will just be a dot ball here. They will have to wait for one more ball. They'll have to wait for a century there. The team is all set. The fans are all set to race to the occasion. The mobiles are all out to capture this wonderful moment here from the fans. The mobile phones are out with the flash, with the phones are out to capture this wonderful moment here as Ryan Rickleton is nearing his 100. They're just 1 shy away from his 100 here. Here is Nitish Kumar Reddy, banks it in shot. Ryan Rickelton tries to play the pull shot here. And a huge appeal there from Ishan Kishan for a caught behind there. A huge appeal as Ryan Rickelton tries to tap the ball along the ground towards the fine leg there. But a huge appeal there from Ishan Kishan there. And the umpire's given a white ball there. Will they be taking the review here? Will they be taking the review here? Pat Cummins and Ishan Kishan having a discussion out there. And I think they would be not taking the review there. Beg your pardon there. That will be just a slower bouncer, and the ball was going above his head and angling down the leg, and the umpires called a white ball there, and Pat Cummins will not be taking the review there. Ryan Rickelton 1 run away from his 100 there. It's been a wonderful innings here from the South African wicketkeeper batter there. As here is ready to Ryan Rickelton. This time once again a slow bouncer. This time he jumps in the air and punches the ball along the ground towards the deep mid wicket there, and then celebrates by jumping in the air, and then removes his helmet and soaks in all the ovation coming in from the Wankhede. Puts his helmet on the bat and raises his bat there, and he soaks in the atmosphere here at Wankhede. Ryan Rickelton, his first IPL 100 here. Wonderful stuff here. His first 100 of his IPL career. 100 unbeaten of 44 balls, especially when his team was struggling, not in this game, I mean when his team is struggling in the season in terms of the wins not coming along the way. And champion stuff. He's been brought in tonight here into the playing 11 and is paid back the faith shown in by the management by scoring an unbeaten 100. He's still out there in the middle. He can still talk the ball hard, filled with 30 more balls to go. 181 for 3, 15 overs done and dusted here. Praful Hinge into the attack once again. This time a slower bouncer, and he'll play the pull shot here off the edge once again. Doesn't get good contact, but the ball will go over the short fine leg and will tease the fielder onto the ropes, but the ball will eventually win the chase in the end. That'll be 4 runs here. Well, how costly. I mean, Praful Hinge, if he had dived and taken the catch of Ryan Rickelton there, because when Ehsan Malinga bowled that slow bouncer, Ryan Rickelton off the edge, the ball flew towards him in the short fine, and Praful Hinge did not jump towards the ball. He waited for the ball to come onto him, and the ball falling short there. And Ishan Kishan at that moment telling him that a little bit of effort and that would have been in the hands there. Well, how costly would that turn out to be, because Ryan Rickelton has notched up his century there. This time Ryan Rickelton, a Yorker length delivery, he squeezed it towards the backward point and scampers for a quick single as the fielder has a shot at the bowler's end, but that will miss the stumps there, so that will just be a single there. Ryan Rickelton jumping in the air and pumping his fist in the air. Wonderful moment here for the South African wicketkeeper. A moment to treasure and a moment that he'll cherish for the rest of his life here. His first IPL career 100 coming against Sunrisers Hyderabad, and especially when he was dropped and then he was brought into the playing 11 there, and wonderful to see Quinton de Kock also applauding the efforts here. He's come in the place of Quinton de Kock, who's also scored a century in this tournament so far, and Ryan Rickelton, he's played a gem of a knock here tonight and is paid back the faith shown by the management here. This time ball banged in short, shaping away from the right-hander Hardik Pandya, in no control at all, but he plays the pull shot and he slashes hard. He pulls it hard and off the outside as the ball will go over the wicket-keeper's head and will run away into the third man boundary there. 4 runs here. Unlucky there for Praful. He bowled wonderfully. The ball was climbing onto the batter. Good angle there, shaping away from the right-hander Hardik Pandya, in no control at all to play that pull shot, but off the outside edge, top edge, the ball will run away over the ball of wicket-keeper, and 4 runs here. This time in the slot here, you can't bowl there to the Hardik Pandya in the slot, and Hardik Pandya clears his front leg and hits it across the line. The ball going over the wide of long boundary, and the big 6 here coming off from Hardik Pandya there. Poor ball in the slot, and Hardik Pandya clearing his front leg, getting underneath the ball and hits it across the line, and he'll pick up 6 runs there. This time a low full toss, poor ball there. Once again clears his front leg and heaves it across the line, and 1 bounce, 2 bounce into the mid-wicket region there. 4 runs here. Pressure here for Praful Hinge, and that definitely speaking out in terms of the kind of ball he's bowling there. And the sea of blue erupting out here in Wankhede. It's completely deafening out here in Wankhede as the Mumbai Indians skipper with that boundary has brought up the 200 here for Mumbai Indians in the 16th over here. They bring up 200 in the 16th over there. They will be looking to get close to 250 here. I told you it's going to be a batter's paradise out here on this wicket tonight here. It's going to be a batter's paradise because it's a small dimension ground compared to many other grounds, and it's a wonderful pitch for the batters to make merry out there in the middle. This time a Yorker length delivery. He's managed to squeeze it along towards the mid-wicket region there. Well, surprising that Praful Hinge, he should have come in for the ball to stop the ball and the batters thought that probably it was only single on offer, but the bowler did not go towards the ball, and then because the fielder had to come in all the way from the deep mid-wicket region, from the edge of the ropes, the batters had the time to come back easily for second run there. With that said, that will be the end of the 16th here. 202 for 3. We have 24 more balls to go, and definitely they will be looking to get at least 40 runs. They're 10 runs and over. I think beyond 10 and over, because it's been that sort of a wicket. It's a batter's paradise out here in Wankhede, and the ground dimension of the ground comparatively smaller to many other grounds. So with wickets in hand, with the likes of Tilak Verma and Robin Min still out.com, and with the likes of Hardik Pandya out in the middle, was batting wonderfully until now, and Ran Rickelton was batting, scoring over 250 there, was scoring over 200 strike rate there. So definitely they'll fancy to get something about 240 there. And just give me a couple of moments. I just grab my water bottle there, just feeling a little bit thirsty because it's a peak summer out here in India. It's close to 39 degrees here in Mysore. So just give me a moment. We have been speaking for quite too long. Just need to grab my water bottle there. I'll just be back before the 2.5 minutes break, or just probably 4 to 5 minutes there. So do not go anywhere. Stay tuned on Sports Beyond Cancer and take this moment to hit that subscribe button there. That will mean the world to us in this battle against my fifth cancer there. Well, 4 more overs to go. We have a game on our cards, ladies and gentlemen. And 2 already on board. 4 more with Ryan Rickelton batting in that kind of a tremendous fashion tonight here. 105 of unbeaten of 46 balls. And Hardik Pandya joining him out there in the middle. He's batting on with a strike rate of 300 there. And 6 balls, 18 runs for Hardik Pandya. And Pat Cummins, who's been a tad expensive compared to his standards. He's been a little erratic, especially in his third over there, bowling towards balls in the slot there to Ryan Rickleton, and he's been 3 overs, none for 33. He brings himself on for the last over of his spell here. He's running in from around the wicket here, running into ball to Ryan Rickleton. Slow bouncer outside the off stump, and Ryan Rickleton jumps in the air to get to the reach of the ball and slaps it towards the sweeper cover region there. That will just be a single there. Ladies and gentlemen, what a knock we witnessed tonight here from Ryan Rickleton, the South African wicketkeeper batter there. 9 fours and 7 sixes, 47 balls, unbeaten for his 106. Wonderful stuff here. He's been brought in the squad playing 11 tonight, and he's ensured that he's sent out a statement to the management as well as the team that he's here to stay and he's meant to stay in the playing 11 there. He will definitely get the nod ahead of Quinton de Kock, because both of them similar kind of profiles there. Both of them wicket keepers, batters. Both of them bat in a similar kind of batters. Both of them fancy playing a slog sweep and the pull shots there. They are exactly like to like replacements, and here Quinton de Kock got a century earlier in this campaign, and tonight Ryan Rickleton has got a century. And if at all Will Jacks was given his first outing tonight here. He's played wonderful tonight here. He's got a good he started the game rolling for Mumbai Indians with that flurry of boundaries at the start of the innings here. And if at all during the late half of the game Will Jacks goes through a couple of poor performance, I think then they can look at getting along both Rickleton and Quinton de Kock at the top with both left-hander South African wicket keepers, because both of them are devastating out there, just like how Sunrisers Hyderabad bring in the likes of Travis Head, Ishan Kishan, Abhishek Sharma, 3 left-hand batters at the top of the order who are wonderful there. So even Mumbai Indians have that kind of option at their disposal there. This time a Yorker length, they very good ball here. He has only managed to squeeze it along the ground towards the long on there. He'll pick up a single on that occasion there. Hardik Pandya is happy to give the strike back to Rickleton. How much can they get? Can 250 be achieved here tonight here? As here is Pat Cummins running into ball to Ryan Rickleton. Once again a slower bouncer. Ryan Rickleton had to fetch the ball from outside the off stump and pulls it along the ground towards the deep square, and that will just be a single there. Tomorrow we have a wonderful game on our cards. It's the reverse fixture here as Gujarat Titans will host the Royal Challengers Bangalore in the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad at 7:30 p.m. here. Do not miss out. We'll be streaming that game. So please ensure you hit that like and subscribe button there, so you also can come to the stream tomorrow and watch the game live, as Gujarat will host Bengaluru tomorrow at the RCB tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. here. Good ball once again. Pat Cummins nailing his Yorker there to perfection, and Hardik Pandya, all he can do is squeeze it away towards the wide of the long on for a single there. Cannot get underneath the ball at all there. Inch perfect Yorker there from the Australian captain. Australian one-day captain there. Coming in around the wicket for the left-hander, coming in over the wicket for the right-hander there. Pat Cummins, this time the ball with on offer outside the off stump. He sliced it in over the infield, and the ball going along will take a couple of bounces before it reaches a sweeper cover, and that will just be a single. It's been a tight over so far here from Pat Cummins. Just 5 runs coming off the first 5 balls here. Well, Hardik Pandya will be looking to maximize on the last ball here. Just one more ball in this over. It's been a quiet over, just 5 runs coming off the first 5. He'll be eager to maximize it and make sure that he'll try to ensure that it becomes 11 of the over there. Or will Pat Cummins pick up his first wicket of this inning here? It's the battle of the skippers here. Pat Cummins running into ball to Hardik Pandya here, coming in from over the wicket to the right-hander there. Pat Cummins, this time a full-length delivery, angling into the right-hander. He's just opened the face of the bat and just tapped it towards the backward point, and Travis Head will field the ball, and the batters will scamper for a quick single there. That will be the end of the over here. 208 for 3 after 17. It's a good over here from Pat Cummins to culminate his spell. Just 6 runs coming off his last over there. 6 singles coming off off his last over, and he'll finish his spell. 4 overs, none for 39 there. Good comeback here, especially in the last over after being stormed for 33 runs of his first 3. He's bowled wonderfully in the death there, just giving away 6 runs, and that will be 208 for 3 after 17 here. 18 more balls to go. Can they get to the 250 mark here? We all understand it's a batting paradise out here in Wankhede, and we all understand that it's a small dimensional ground. The dimensions of the ground are comparatively small compared to small to other grounds, and
we all understand the depth of the strength of the opposition batters in Sunrisers Hyderabad, with three batters at the top of the order, fighting it out for the orange cap, and they have been in that sort of form. The likes of Ishan Kishan, Henrich Klassen, and Abhishek Sharma. Imagine if Travis Head comes into form, then there's none stopping Sunrisers Hyderabad this season here. This time Praful Hinge, and that's in the slot here. Bigger part of the Ehsan Malinga, and he was expecting a Yorker there. Hardik Pandya was expecting a Yorker, so he sits deep into the crease, using the depth of the crease there, giving him that ability, giving him that opportunity to get underneath the ball, and he slams it over the long on region there. 6 runs here into the stands here. No chance at all for the fielder there, and straight away 6 runs here for Hardik Pandya. Here is Malinga once again once again, this time a little too fuller, and is driven it straight past the bowler, and before the long off fielder will cut it off, the batters will quickly come back for 2 runs here. Thank you for your message there, Satish Nagni. Mumbai Indians winning, definitely. Thank you so much there, Satish Nagnani, for letting us know which team you're supporting tonight here. Wonderful to have you here on Sports Beyond Cancer once again. Hope you're doing good, and hope you're having a wonderful time and enjoying the stream as well as the IPL spectacle, as 216 for 3 after 17.2. 16 more balls to go in this contest. Can they get to the 250 mark here? This time banks it in short, but straying outside the wide guideline on the offside, and that will be a white ball here. The 50-run partnership coming off just 22 balls here. 52 run of 24 balls there. 52 runs of 24 balls. The 4th wicket partnership there. Wonderful stuff here. Ryan Rickleton is carrying Mumbai Indians from one end, and Hardik Pandya coming in and playing that sort of a cameo there. It all started off with Will Jacks starting off with a flurry of boundaries, and then Ryan Rickleton matched shot to Quinton de Kock to Will Jacks, and then they set a stone. And this time banged in shot outside the off stump. The ball was going away from the right-hander. He slaps it towards the cover region there, but the fielder there in the deep cover will cut it off, and the batters can only have the opportunity to cross for a single there. Ehsan Malinga, he's bowled wonderfully tonight once again, despite other bowlers being tonked across the park. He's kept it tight. 3.2 overs, 1 for 26, and he's the current purple cap holder. He's the leading wicket taker in the campaign. Wonderful stuff here from the Sri Lankan bowler, Sri Lankan pacer there, Ehsan Malinga. This time balls a slower bouncer there, but the ball going a little too high for the batter, and that's been given as a white ball there. And will Pat Cummins be taking a review here, because the wicket-keeper letting the batter know that, letting the captain know that there was probably an edge on the bat, and then it bounced before going to the wicket-keeper. So the white's not been given. The white's been given, and Sunrisers Hyderabad challenging the decision there. They still have 2 reviews up the sleeve, so with just 15 balls to go, definitely makes sense that they'll be challenging the decision there. Well, I think definitely should be a white ball, because he's jumped onto his toes there, Ryan Rickleton, and even after jumping, the ball's gone above his head, so I think that should be a white ball there. Well, his head is 1.84 meters and the ball is going 2.10 meters there. So definitely a good decision there from the on-field umpire. It's definitely a white ball by a huge mile there.
And well, the umpire is making his decision out there. To all the folks, welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is your own sports journalist, Saurabh Murthy, bringing you professional style of sports watch along here on Sports Beyond Cancer there. And hope you're doing good and hope you're having a wonderful time. And if at all you haven't hit that like and subscribe button there, kindly take this moment as the umpire makes the decision. Kindly hit that like and subscribe button there. Every single like and subscription will mean the world to us in this battle against my fifth cancer. It will give me the right kind of motivation and hope to battle this fifth cancer in the right spirits and waking him up with a better kind of mindset there. There you go, the confirmation coming in straight and through. That will be a white ball here. Malinga to Rickleton. 15 more balls to go in this innings here. A full toss, a quick full toss here. A ball, a pacey full toss on offer, and is only managed to hit it towards the long on for a single there. Probably could call it a missed time or missed opportunity there with a full toss, but it was a full-paced full toss there. Did not have much time to get underneath the ball, and is only managed to hit it towards the long on there for a single. Here is Hardik Pandya. Good Yorker, fast Yorker outside the off stick. Hardik Pandya tries to squeeze it towards the backward point, but the ball going underneath the bat. 139.0 clicks on that one. Great bowling once again from the Sri Lankan pacer there. He's the leading wicket taker. He's bowled wonderfully in this campaign so far. He's been the stalwart with the ball here for Sunrisers Hyderabad this season. And once again nailing that Yorker to perfection, and straight away Hardik Pandya acknowledging the Yorker there from the bowler there. Wonderful execution there from the likes of Isan Malinga, the Sri Lankan pacer. The last ball of his spell here, this time good length delivery, bowled outside the off stump. That was quick once again. He's only thumped it past the left hand of the bowler there. 143.0 clicks on that one, and the ball will go towards the long off, and he'll pick up the single, and he'll be happy to have the strike here. 221 for 3 after 18. 12 more balls to go. Can they get the 250 mark here? Because this wicket definitely, the par score is 225, 230 on this wicket here, because 220 is the par score on this wicket with the dimensions of the ground small, and with the dew coming into play in the second half of the game, it will be difficult for the bowlers to grip the ball too. So, and the kind of form the top 3 batters for Sunrisers Hyderabad are in, Mumbai will definitely need that extra cushion to defend the target here, just to have that extra safety and the psychological edge, because we all understand how the likes of Abhishek Sharma, Hendrich Klaasen, Ishan Kishan are riding on high with the bat. Imagine if Travis Head also gets to party tonight. It will be a world of good for Hyderabad. Travis Head has still not been in his prime forms. He's struggling to get into form, but hopefully could this be his night here. This time Hardik Pandya, wide Yorker length delivery, fuller length delivery outside the off stump, was backing away on the leg side, but clears his front leg and tries to clear the fielder in the long off region there, but hit it straight down the throat of Heinrich Klaasen, who holds on to the catch there in the long off there, and that will be the end of Hardik Pandya here. He has been dismissed for 31 of 15 there. A strike rate about 200. A wonderful cameo coming to an end here from the Mumbai Indians skipper there. He's been dismissed for 31 of 15 balls, and Mumbai Indians losing Hardik Pandya there. Caught by Hendrich Klaasen, bowled by Shakib Hussain, and that will be 221 for 4 after 18.1. The new man to walk out there in the middle at number 6 for Mumbai Indians will be the flamboyant left-hander southpaw from Andhra Pradesh, Tilak Verma there, as he's all set to face his first ball here. He's got a wonderful century in the tournament. He's looking good in the right shape as he has 10 more balls and straight away he's off the mark here. He's someone who can play that finishes role to perfection, as you saw him adapt to that role during the later half of the India's T20 World Cup winning campaign there. Initially he did not perform well when he was sent top of the order. He was to consume balls, but later he was given a role clarity and he was brought down the batting lineup and given the finishes role, and he ensured he played it to perfection in the T20 World Cup. And tonight once again he has 10 more balls at disposal and straight away clearing his front leg, getting underneath the ball that was in the slot and hits it over the long boundary in the huge 6 runs there. Get off the mark here from Tilak Verma. This time shuffles across the off stick there and tries to play the pull shot over the fine leg region there, but the ball was climbing on him and that will just be a dot ball here. He missed the ball, he's missed the pull shot and that will just be a dot ball here. Nine more balls to go. Can they get to 250 there? Can they get to 250? Here is Hussain running to bowl Tilak Verma. This time a slow ball in the and heaves it across the leg side there, trying to drag the ball a little too much, and one bounce into the deep backward square. That will just be a single there. That will just be a single on the occasion. That will just be a single there. 6-4 wicket given. Ryan Rickleton, unfortunate not have received the strike in the recent couple of overs there. He's been stranded at the non-strikers and he's batted wonderfully for his 109 or 50 balls. This time a little bit Goodling there, climbing onto the batter there and he pulls it away towards the deep backward square, and that will just be a single there. Good fielding in the deep to keep the batters just a single there. Good ball once again, good ball, good change of pace, rolls his fingers on the ball at the last moment there, and Tilak Verma was early into the shot, trying to heave it across the leg side, and the ball turning away from the left-hander and just bouncing before reaching the wicket keeper there. That will just be a dot ball to end the over. A wonderful ball from Shakib Hussain to complete his over here. 3 overs, 1 for 39. That will be his proceedings for tonight here, as they are 229 for 4 after 19 here. The last over coming here, and Mumbai Indians would feel that they are 10 to 15 run short if at all they do not get to 250 there, but they'll definitely be satisfied with the score on board, and early wickets could mean that they have a game on the cards here. Praful Hinge has been given the responsibility to bowl the last over of this innings here, and he'll be bowling the last over of the innings here, Praful Hinge, as Ryan Rickleton is on the strike here. 110 of 51 balls. And Shakib Hussain has been subbed out here straight away. After his over, Shakib Hussain has been struck out, and the impact player coming in the form of Aniket Verma is out there in the middle as an impact player there. So there you go, the last over there. The fielders in the outfield, one in the deep mid-wicket, one in the long off, one in the long on region, one in the long on region, one in the deep wicket, one in the long off region, one covering the deep cover, and one in the sweeper cover there. That's the field out there. Well, beg your pardon there. One in the deep cover, one in the long off, one in the long on, one in the deep mid wicket, and one in the deep backwards to deep square leg there. That's the field out there for the left-hander. I thought it was for the right-hander, but it's for the left-hander there. As here is Praful Hinge running into ball to Ryan Rickleton. This time a good ball. He backed away towards the leg stump, away from the leg stump there, and he followed the batter there, cramping him for pace, but Rickleton has managed to slice it in the air and place it, drive it in the air, and place it in the gap between the two fielders in the deep. As Abhishek Sharma will run towards his left, the ball goes towards the wide of the long on region there, and they'll come back for 2 runs here. Here is Praful Hinge, a full toss, and has he managed to time it? No, he hasn't. It was a fast, pacey full toss outside the off stump. It was a low full toss, and Ryan Rickleton was unable to time the ball. He's hit it on the bounce, a couple of bounces towards the long off fielder there, as Henry's Klassen charges from the boundary into the ball, and the batters will only be able to take a single there. Change of bat here for Tilak Verma here with just 4 balls to go. Just trying to get a bat with a longer handle there, with that could give him a better leverage to get underneath the ball and tonk the ball for 6s there. Here is Praful Hinge running into ball to Tilak Verma. It was in the just a little bit fuller, and Tilak Verma trying to go over the long off there, clearing his front leg, did not get clear contact on the ball there, and is hit it in the air. And I think once again Henrich Klassen will come into play here. There you go, Henrich Klassen once again going with the reverse cup, and is held on to the catch there. It was a change of pace there on that one, 132.1 clicks, a little slower there compared to the previous delivery, and it is straight down the throat of Henrich Klassen, and Tilak Verma will have to make his way back towards the dressing room there. 232 for 6 here, 232 for 5 here, beg your pardon there, 19.3 overs. So Tilak Verma has been dismissed for 7 runs of 5 balls, and Praful Hinge picking up his second wicket of the night here. Beg your pardon there. And well, we definitely have a game on our cards, so we definitely knew that it was going to be a high-scoring, we definitely knew that it was going to be a high-scoring thriller out here in Wankhede in Mumbai, and Robin Mins is out there in the middle for Mumbai Indians for the first time here. This time wide full toss outside the off stump, off the inside edge. The ball's onto his pads, and Praful, the batters will scamper for a single there, and Praful Hinge trying to get to the ball and affect a run out at the striker's end. Had he got the ball, Ryan Rickleton would have been out, but Praful Hinge missing the ball on that occasion. If he had clearly collected the ball there, Ryan Rickleton would have been tough chance to make it into the crease, but Praful Hinge not getting the ball and just whipping the stumps with his hands there, and that will just be a dot ball. That will just be a single. This time a poor ball there, full toss in the slot here. In the pursuit of trying to bowl in Yorker, he's bowled a full toss in the slot here, and Ryan Rickleton will definitely cherish that full toss, clearing his front leg and hits it through the line,
and the ball will sail over the long on region there for a huge 6 here. Poor ball there from Praful Hinge. A gift on offer, a huge 90-meter 6 here for Ryan Rickleton to top the icing on the cake there after a wonderful century, and to hit that 6 here in the last a couple of balls there. Wonderful 6 there. 239 for 5. Last ball. One more 6 on the cards here. This time banks it in short here. And the ball banged in short, shaping away from on the leg side. And Ryan Rickleton plays the pull shot here off the top as the ball runs away in the air past the wicket keeper and will race away into the fine leg boundary there. 4 runs here, 10 runs coming off the last 2 balls, and the momentum definitely going and swaying along the ways of Mumbai Indians in the last couple of 4 balls there, especially getting that 6 and a 4 of Ryan Rickleton. He's carried the bat for the entire duration of 20 overs there. He's carried the bat for the entire duration of 20 overs as he's unbeaten on 123 of 55 balls as he takes as he spurs Mumbai Indians to 243 for 5 after the 20 overs. A standing ovation there for the South African wicketkeeper batter. It's been that sort of a knock. He's been brought into the side, he's been benched, and he's been brought into the side. He's definitely sent out a statement to the management that he's here to stay, that he's meant to stay in the playing 11 here, and he's captured he's ensured he's grabbed the opportunity by both the hands. He's grabbed the opportunity by the collar here tonight here with that kind of an intent here from Ryan Rickleton. 123 of 55 with that kind of a strike rate here, and poor finish to Praful Hinge. 4 overs, 2 for 54 for the young seamer there. And with that said, 245 will be the target. They'll be definitely happy getting to 245 here. So let's have a look at the scorecard here. And earlier this evening, Mumbai Indians won the toss and they decided that they'll be batting first there because they succumb under the lights when they are defending a target, when they are chasing a target there. So they thought, why not, let's try batting first. Let's not focus on strengths here. And tonight they made some changes with Quinton de Kock and Malish were being dropped tonight, and in the form of openers they had the likes of Ryan Rickleton and Ryan Rickleton and Will Jacks open the innings here. Will Jacks, his first game, he batted beautifully, 46 of 22 balls, gave the initial impetus to the game here with a scoring at a strike rate of 209.29. Ryan Rickleton, there you go, he's unbeaten tonight, unbeaten on 123 of 55 balls. A plethora of skill sets and talents and shots, especially the wild slog sweeps over the mid-wicket region there. He loves to play those shots. 55 balls for his 123 with 10 fours and 8 sixes with a strike rate of 223.64. Unfortunately, Surya Kumar Yadav, his batting woes continues despite being a batter's wicket, despite being a batter's paradise. Once again, he has not been amongst the runs. That's something that will be worrying the Mumbai Indians camp there. And he's just made a run, a ball of 5 runs, has been hauled out towards the deep fine leg by the bowling of Malinga. Caught by Abhishek Sharma in the deep there. Namandir once again, he struggled to time the ball, but he's only managed to put up 22 runs of 17 balls. A wonderful captain cameo there from the Mumbai Indians captain tonight here, coming in at the crucial time and scoring those crucial runs at a strike rate of 206.67 there. 31 runs of 15 balls with 2 fours and 2 sixes there. And Tilak Verma just 7 of 5, and Robin Mins just 1 run of 1 ball there. And coming to the bowling card here, Pat Cummins tonight, 4 overs, none for 39. Ishan Malinga, wonderful once again. He's the leading wicket taker in this campaign here. 4 overs, 1 for 29 for Malinga. Shakib Hussain, 3 overs, 1 for 39. He was expensive, but a good final over there. Praful Hinge, 4 overs, 2 for 54. Expensive tonight here, Praful Hinge. And then Harsh Dubey was taken to the cleaners tonight here. By the opposition here. 3 overs for his 50 here. He was taken across, especially over the wild slog sweep from Ryan Rickleton. He took on Nitish Kumar, 2 overs, 1 for 31, expensive once again from the medium pacer there. With that said, 243 on 4 for 5 for Mumbai Indians. The target will be 244, and we definitely have a game on our cards here. It's a batter's paradise, and the dimensions of the ground here in Wankhede are comparatively small, and the kind of form the Sunrisers Hyderabad batters are, it definitely is a worthy of a contest that we are going to witness in the second half here. We'll be back soon here on Sports Beyond Cancer with the chase here. Do not go anywhere. Surprisingly, it was completely hot. It is a peak summer here, and suddenly the rain gods have shown some mercy. It's raining out here in Mysore. Do not worry, it's not raining out here in Wankhede. It's raining out here in Mysore there. It's definitely a much awaited rain. Probably it's going to be a rain. It should be an acid rain because it's the first rain of the season there. But nevertheless, hopefully it just mellows down the temperature to some extent there. It's been extremely hot, and hopefully it mellows down the temperature to some extent. It's been a peak summer off the charts here, completely surprising us. us with this kind of a temperature here. So we'll be back to the chase as soon as possible. Do not go anywhere. Stay tuned on Sports Beyond Cancer. And if at all you haven't hit that subscribe button, take this moment and hit that subscribe button. Will be wonderful to have you here in this global community here on Sports Beyond Cancer. We'll try to bring in a lot of inputs in the upcoming days here. Do not go anywhere. We'll be back to the chase as early as possible. Stay tuned on Sports Beyond Cancer. Welcome back to today's here. Trent Bolt will start the proceedings here for Mumbai Indians, and he starts off with the dot ball here. Abhishek Sharma is all set to face the ball here. Once again, Abhishek Sharma. This time, Abhishek Sharma straight away hits it through the line. What a wonderful shot here. Lands deep into the stands here. 6 runs here, wide of the long off region there. What a wonderful shot here. Straight away hitting the shot to perfection there, and he's off the mark here, getting underneath the ball and hits it through the line over the cover, long off region there. 6 runs here for Abhishek Sharma. That's a huge 6 here. Trent Bolt can't believe it. That's a huge 6, 91 meter 6 there, almost going into the second tire there, and standing tall and punching the ball through the offside there. 6 runs here. Wonderful timing there, and this time straying down the leg, and that will be a white ball there. That will be a white ball here. Well, that's the reason I keep saying these batters definitely love clearing the ropes. It's a batter's paradise out here in Wankhede, and the dimensions of the ground are comparatively small to other grounds, and they'll definitely fancy going big here. And the top 3 batters here for the top 4 batters, top 3 of the top 4 batters in Sunrisers Hyderabad are in that kind of a form, and they are all running in for the race for the orange cap there, and that's the reason they have flourished this season. The batting has carried them, and this time once again straying down the leg, a little bit shorter, tries to play the pull shot. If missed the ball, that'll just be a white ball once again, and straight away he puts his hands up there. Trent Bolt straight away apologizing there. That will be a white ball here. .244 the target here. Here is Bolt running into Abhishek. The ball shaping away from the left-hander. He punches it towards the deep backward point. They were interested for the second run, but good fielding there in the deep from Namandir. Quickly gets rid of the ball to the wicket-keeper, and the batters will have to be content with just a single there. This time the ball shaping away from Travis Head, pitching in good length and shaping away. Tries to guide it past the short third, but that will just be a dot ball there. Here is Bolt, steaming into Bolt to Travis Head. This time the ball outside edge, and a tough chance there for the fielder there in the gully region there. I think he managed to get some finger onto it. It was in the air, and would that be considered as a drop chance there? Off his fingers, the ball goes away towards the third man, and that will just be a single there. Deep backward point, beg your pardon there. The ball swinging away from the left-hander. I think it was Will Jacks there. I think just managing to get some fingers off his left hand here as he dived to take the catch there. The ball was traveling away from him, and that will just be a single there. Wonderful effort there from Will Jacks to get some fingers onto it. This time he's cut it away towards the deep backward point, Abhishek Sharma, and he'll retain the strike here. 11 runs coming off the first over here for Sunrisers Hyderabad in this chase of 244 here. It's going to be a good contest out here on the cards here. And if at all you're just logged in here on Sports Beyond Cancer, this is your very own sports journalist Saurabh Murthy welcoming you all to the stream here on Sports Beyond Cancer. As I'm a sports journalist currently battling my 5th cancer at the age of 33, and we are trying to fight for our life, fight for our passion, and fight for our hope. And this is the best I can do on the virtual platform tonight, because we, unlike old time times I can't be out there on the field, but this is the best what we can do, and hope you like it, and hope you do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button there. Every single like and subscribe will mean the world to us in this battle against the cancer, so please ensure you hit that like and subscribe button there. Here is Jasprit Bumrah running into ball to Abhishek Sharma. The ball shaping away from the right left-hander. Good length delivery, and is happy to just punch it towards, guide it along the ground towards the deep backward point, and here they'll take a single there. This time a full toss, missed out opportunity, drives it straight towards the cover point. That will just be a dot ball there. Trent Boult will field that one. This time the ball shaping away from the left-hander there. At the last minute, Head decides to just guide it towards the backward point, and it pick up a single on that occasion there. Well, Jasprit Bumrah, he'll be key in defending this target tonight here. He'll be key in keeping these batters quiet here. Here is Bumrah to Abhishek Sharma. This time the ball way outside the white guideline, and that should be a white ball there. There you go, the umpire flexing his arms, and that will be a white ball here. And if at all you love what we're doing here on Sports Beyond Cancer, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button there. Every single like and subscribe will mean the world to us in this battle against office cancer, so do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button there. We just had 2 subscriptions so far, 3 subscriptions, beg your pardon there. This time Bumrah to Abhishek Sharma, banks it in short, but straying down the leg once again. He's tried to play the pull shot here. A half-hearted appeal there from the bowler as well as the wicket-keeper. I think it was a half-hearted appeal from the wicket-keeper to divert the umpire, and just Bumrah joining him along with the appeal there. And the umpire will remain stern. He'll give the white ball there. This time Bumrah, and Abhishek Sharma is up for the challenge here. He's hit it straight over the long on region there. That was a slow ball off cutter coming off the hands of Bumrah, and he's watched the ball come off the hands of Bumrah. He's waited for the ball to come on to him, and he's lofted the ball over the long on region there. Huge 6 here for Abhishek Sharma. His second of the night here. He's up and running. He's been in that sort of form here, Abhishek Sharma, and he definitely loves to play in that sort of a manner here. He's cleared his front leg and hits it straight over the long on region there, getting underneath the ball, standing tall and smashing an 82-meter 6 here, 6 runs here for Abhishek Sharma here. This time, once again, error in line here from Bumrah. Extremely uncharacteristic of Bumrah here. And the ball's down the leg, and Abhishek Sharma just tries to flick it away towards the fine leg. Doesn't get a bat.
but off the patch, the ball will run away into the fine leg region there. 4 runs there. The fielder there was extremely wide there, and no chance at all for the fielder. That will be 4 runs here. It's a quick ball, good seam position, but poor line there. Good length, but poor line. But the ball's off his pads, will run away into the fine leg region there. 4 runs here. 4 runs for the team here, nevertheless. Once again, banged in shot, and this time Abhishek Sharma trying to play the pull shot here. He's missed the ball. A half-hearted appeal there from the wicketkeeper once again. Was it going down the leg? Will they be taking the review there? I think they wouldn't be taking the review. Abhishek Sharma was disappointed that the wide was not given, but a little too early to burn out a review. So I think they would be deciding that they would not be taking a review here. With that said, 2 overs done and dusted here. 25 for no loss after 2 here. 10 runs coming off Bumrah's. Here is ball to head. This time the ball shaping away from the left-hander. It's sliced in the air. Will this be taken here? Drop chance here from Namandir. It's slipped through his hands there. It slipped through his palms. And the ball will go over the ropes for 6 here. The Mumbai Indians captain will not be happy. Neither will be the Mahila Jayawardene and the owners out there. And poor effort there from the fielder in the deep from Namandir. He's a good fielder, but tonight here, I'm not sure. He's dropped the catch here. The ball was swinging away from the left-hander, and Travis Head tries to hit it over the cover region there, but the ball's been sliced towards the deep backward point, and Namandir, he has wandered a little too inwards from the edge of the ropes, and then he's tried to time the jump, but then lets the ball go through his hands there, and the ball's gone over the rope there for 6 runs here. This time, once again, the ball shaping away from the left-hander. He's tried to heave it across the line over the mid-wicket region there. He's missed the ball as the ball swings away from him. That will just be a dot ball here. How costly would that turn out to be? We all know the likes of how dangerous Travis Head is. All he needs is those strokes of luck, because he's not been in the right kind of forms in this campaign so far. The other 3 batters have been making merry with their bats. They have been in the right kind of form there. They have been exceptional with the bats there. If he comes to party, imagine the top 4. They would be absolutely devastating there with the likes of Ishan Kishan, Abhishek Sharma, Henrich Klassen, and Travis Head there. This time, good length delivery, good ball there, steaming in there. Trent ball there, good length delivery, just moving away from the left-hander there. 142.8 clicks on that one, and Travis Head did not have any room to play the shot. Happy to just defend it back towards the bowler there. Wonderful stuff there. The ball pitching on leg and turning away from the off stick there, shaping away from the off stick there. Wonderful stuff there from Trent Bolt. Once again, slicing it through the air, and this time the ball will go over the sweeper cover region there for 6 runs there. This time he's in control of the shot here. Once again, with on offer, a full delivery outside the off stump, and he definitely likes to slice the ball in that region, and he has quick hands there, especially when he plays those slice kind of shots there outside the off stump there, and he sliced it to perfection, and the ball sails away with pace on offer over the sweeper cover there for a huge 6 here. The second 6 of the over here, the second of the night here for Travis Head. They are definitely up and running here. 2.4 overs, 37 for no loss. This time, poor ball once again, straying down the leg, and he's hit it to the second top tire, not the second tire, he hit it to the third tire there in the stadium there. What a wonderful pickup shot here. Pace on offer, straying down the leg. That was a freebie. He shuffled a little bit towards the middle stick and he's just flicked the ball over the deep backward square there. Wonderful shot. The ball, poor ball there from Mitchell, beg your pardon there, Trent Bolt there, straying down the leg in the slot here, and all he had to do was to flick the shot, and 84 meters 6 here, and the ball lands into the third tier there in the stadium there. 6 runs here for Travis Head, the third 6 of the over here coming off the blade of Travis Head. How costly was the drop chance there? He's been dropped, and he's ensured he's picked up 2 more 6s here, and he's raced away to 20 off 9 balls with 18 runs coming off the last 4 balls here. 18 of the over so far here. 1 more ball to go in this over here. Here is ball to Travis Head. This time, good length delivery, shaping away from the left-hander. He was caught in the crease, but he wanted to slice the ball over the short third and the short backward point. But he's missed the ball, and there he is, livid with himself, smashing his glove onto the pads because there was width on offer, and that will be a dot ball at the end of the over here. 18 runs coming off this third over here, 43 for none after 3. Will Jacks into the attack here, trying to take the ball away from the left-handers there, and Abhishek Sharma trying to shuffle across the leg stick and tries to go over the top here, doesn't get good contact on the ball there, doesn't get the distance. The ball's has a lot of elevation, it's gone into the skies, but I think will fall in no man's land and will race away into the boundary towards the long on region there. He's had his struggles against off spinners, and Will Jackson, extremely wonderful bowler there, especially he has the skill set of bowling in the power play, and he brings in that kind of an advantage, skill set along asset with his with himself, and he's been featured tonight in the playing 11. He's got his opportunity tonight. He's delivered with the bat. He's got off Mumbai to a flyer of a start with the bat, and now he's been given the responsibility to take the ball away from the left-handers and also to take the pace away from the ball here. This time, wonderful ball there within the wide guideline there. Wonderful ball outside the off stump, and that will be a dot ball here. Abhishek Sharma far from the reach of the ball there. There you go. Will Jacks there. Was almost into the stride, about to bowl the ball, and all you saw was that he almost managed to release the ball, but Ryan Rickelton had taken off his helmet and he was struggling to wear one of his gloves there, and that's a wonderful moment there. He has a bright smile on the face, Will Jacks, because he had almost delivered the ball and Will Jacks was not ready there. Beg your pardon there, Ryan Rickelton was not ready there. This time banks it in a little bit short here, and Abhishek Sharma pulls it away over the mid-on fielder there. 1 bounce, and the ball will go into the boundary there. 4 runs here. A little bit shorter on length there on this occasion, and that will give the batter the opportunity to rock back and pull it away for 4 runs here. And with that boundary, that will also bring up the half-inch 50 here for Sunrisers Hyderabad. 3.3 overs is all that took for Sunrisers to get to that 50 mark there. 25 balls, a 51-run partnership here between the batting pair out there in the middle. Well, you could wonder, the only 21 balls have been bowled. How am I saying that the partnership coming off 25 balls? Because the wide balls also get counted in the number of deliveries that the batters have faced, because they get the runs for the wide. The balls will be counted during those partnerships. That's the reason, even though the partnership 51 has come from 21 balls, the partnership 51 is actually calculated of 25 balls because of the 3-4 wide balls that Mumbai Indians bowled there. And this time, full delivery outside the off stump, drives it towards the sweeper cover, beg your pardon, the deep cover, and that will just be a single there. This is going to be an exciting contest here, with Travis Head all set to face an off spinner in the power play there, with field restrictions in place here. This time Travis Head hits it through the line, A flighted delivery, and his eyes lit up as soon as the ball was flighted through the air and hits it straight down towards the side screen there. 6 runs towards the long on region there. Wonderful shot. That'll be a huge 6 coming off the blade of Travis Head. And as much as last 6 balls, he's managed to hit 4-6 here. Travis Head, he's definitely enjoying his moment out here. Is this the match that Travis Head was waiting for? Is this the turnaround of things for Travis Head's form here? He's been struggling for his form, but with those 4 sixes, is it a turnaround of things for the positive here, for not just for Travis Head, but also for Sunrisers Hyderabad, because he's the only one who's not been amongst the runs so far in the top 4. The other 3 are running for the race for the top leaderboards in the orange cap there. And this time a full toss on the pads. He flicks it away and places it in the gap towards the mid-wicket region there. 4 runs there. No chance at all for the field there from the deep square leg there. And that will be 4 runs to end the over here. 62 for no loss after 4 overs here. 62 for no loss here after 4 overs here. An expensive over here from Will Jackson. It was a gamble to give him the ball, especially with 2 left-handers in place, because Abhishek Sharma struggles a little bit against the off-spinners, but tonight's not been his day. He's bowled a little bit too short there, and he's been punished for 19 runs of his first over. 62 for none after 4 overs. A wonderful start here. The required run rate has dropped to 11.51 now. 11.51 there. Well, there you go. The visuals out there. In the 3rd over, during the Trent Bolt's over there, when Travis had tried to play that, when Travis had tried to hit it across the line over the mid-wicket region there was a faint edge on the bat there. There was a bottom edge on the bat there, but no one appealed. No one even realized there. The visuals showing that Travis Head was already caught behind there. No one appealed there, and the visuals just showing out there. Well. How costly could that turn out to be? Wonderful. That is the kind of stroke of luck that I was talking about that Travis Head requires to come back to form. He was dropped, and now that kind of a luck there in the 3rd over there. Well, take a ball, ladies and gentlemen, as Ghazan for the Afghanistan spinner, who's in wonderful with the ball, has been brought back into the attack here. This time, will he be taken here? Once again, he's in dropped here. Once again, the ball was a little bit too short, and Travis Head trying to get underneath the ball and trying to hit it over the backward point region there. And this time, it was once again Namandir. He jumped in the air, but the ball once again going above his hands there. Once again, the ball going above his outstretched hands there, and nervous faces out there in the middle there. The ball was banged in short, and Travis Head slicing it, trying to go over the top. It just kisses his fingers there. He is not timed his jump to perfection, just going above his punching off his fingers, and the ball will be cut off at the boundary as the short 3rd fielder will run to the rope and cut it off at the edge of the rope there, and the batters will come back for 2 runs here. He's having a life out here tonight here, Travis Head. Can he capitalize to the... This time a flighted delivery, and he goes across the line, and the fielder there in the deep mid-wicket region there, he puts in a dive towards his right here, just going underneath him, and will run away into the boundary there. He is living dangerously, but is managing to pick up the boundaries on a regular basis here. Travis Head, is this the kind of stroke and luck that we were talking about that Travis Head requires to get back to form? Well, this time it was a tough chance here. Tilak Verma had to run extremely far. He puts in a full stretch dive towards his right here, but even then the ball was extremely far away from him, and the ball on the bounce will run away into the boundary there. This time a full delivery outside the off stump. He drills it down the ground towards the long off there for a single there. Namandir there, 2 times he's dropped the catch here. 2 times he's dropped the catch off Travis Head. One in the last over, and now in this over, and he's got he's been lucky 2 times here, Travis Head, and also he was caught behind in the 3rd over there off the bottom edge of the bowling of Trent Bolt, where the ball was an outswinger moving away from the left hander, where he tried to heave the ball across the leg stump there off the bottom edge. He was caught by the wicketkeeper but no one appealed at all. No one appealed. No one even realized that there was a faint edge there. This time Gazanfar straying down the leg, poor ball there, and all Abhishek Sharma had to do was get some amount of bat onto it and trickle the ball down the fine leg region there for no chance at all. Poor line there from Gazanfar, and that will be 4 runs to end the over here. 74 for no loss after 5 overs here. They are up and running. They are batting with a strike rate. The current run rate is 14.80. Both these batters are coming to the party tonight here. We have seen Abhishek Sharma play in that sort of a manner, but tonight Travis Head capitalizing on his opportunities, capitalizing on the mistakes of Namandir and a poor fielding efforts. He's capitalized to put on 37 of 16 balls, and also they did not appeal for a caught behind there. No one even realized. It's extremely loud out here in Wankhede. It was a faint edge as he tried to heave it across the line, and the outswinger catching the outside edge, bottom edge, and he was caught by the wicketkeeper, but not even the wicketkeeper realizing that there was an edge on that one, and he's still out there in the middle here. And can he make Mumbai Indians pay here? Mumbai Indians will be keen to get a victory on board. They are currently lurking at number 9 position. They definitely want to get back to winning ways, because they have been that sort of a team who always been on the upper half of the team, just like the likes of CSK. CSK for the first time finished at the bottom of the table in the last year. I mean, it took them almost 20 to 25 years for them to be at the bottom of the table. They talks about the kind of domination the likes of Mumbai Indians, CSK and Kolkata Knight Riders have enjoyed in this campaign. But it's good to see different teams win the competition. It's wonderful to see witness Royal Challenge Bangalore much deserving to win the title last year, because when we have new teams winning the contest, we'll be having more competitive spirit amongst many teams. It'll mean the growth of the league, growth of the cricket, and growth of cricket across different regions, and more people and more kids will start following cricket in those regions. More people will pick up bats and balls in those regions, and that is the reason we want to have more winners from across the country, and that is the kind of cricketing competitive spirit we want to witness. It's not going to be a rivalry just between 2 or 3 teams. We want the kind of competitive rivalry amongst all the teams here, and it's always good to have good new winners. It'll be wonderful to see Royal Challenge Bangalore once again win the cup this year, back to back. Also even Punjab Kings to win it this year. It's going to be wonderful. That's the reason it's a complete change of dynamics. Both 5-time winners finding themselves in the bottom half of the table, and 3-time winners Kolkata Knight Riders also finding themselves in the bottom of the table. And it's definitely a change of affairs here in the Indian Premier League. That speaks volumes about how the growth has evolved, the league has evolved, and that's wonderful to see different teams winning, because you can also realize how mundane and monotonous it turns out to be watching the German Bundesliga, the football league. Before 10 to 15 games in hand, you already realize that Bayern Munich is only going to win the league. There's no competitive spirit at all. But if at all you watch the English Premier League, it's a lot of competition, a lot of teams going on, and we want that kind of competitive spirit here, with more teams winning the leagues and more people having that competitive rivalry amongst the teams there, not just 2 or 3 teams there. And Mumbai can win. Definitely it's a long way to go, Figo, but currently I would say that they are under some pressure here, because the batters out there are making merry here. So straight away he's looked at Jasprit Bumrah once again to give them a comeback into the game here. This time Jasprit Bumrah, poor start here from Jasprit Bumrah, once again in the slot here, shaping away from the left-hander, and Travis Head getting underneath the ball and smashes it deep into the stands here, over the long off region there. What a wonderful shot here, good seam position, but in the slot here, shaping away from the left-hander. And Travis said he's definitely found his touch tonight here. He was not in the right kind of forms, not in the right kind of touch and rhythm coming into this game, and tonight with the opportunities and the drop chances he's got, he's ensured he's capitalized and he's made Mumbai Indians paid there. He's raised away to 43 of 17 here. Once again a slower, fuller length delivery outside the off stump, just missing the Yorker length there, and Travis Head backing away on the leg side, opening the face of the bat and just slicing the ball over the backward point, and he'll pick up 4 runs there. Wonderful batting there from the Australian. He's raised away to 47 of 18. I was talking since the start of the game, can tonight be the game where Travis Head turns the tide, because the top out of the top 4 batters in the Sunrisers Hyderabad, it's only Travis Head who's not fitting the pyramid there. The rest 3 are competing for the leaderboards in the orange cap, with Abhishek Sharma in prime form, with Ishan Kishan in prime form, with Henrich Klaasen in prime form. It was only Travis Head who was not missing the piece. He was missing the piece there. But tonight, with runs on board to his name, he'll be definitely gearing to get back to his prime form state. He is a dangerous batter. We all knew that it was a matter of just 1 game to find that confidence running into his range. and with the kind of dropped opportunities, as I was talking to you earlier, all he required was some stroke of luck, some stroke of fate going towards his way. True drop chances and one catch. There was one catch which was taken, but no appeal from the wicketkeeper as well as the bowler because it's the faint edge. So definitely he is looking promising out there with a 85-run partnership of 37 balls unbeaten here in the middle here, as they are en route chasing this 244 set by Mumbai Indians here. And 5 go, it's a long game to go. Mumbai can still win there, a wicket or two, and that'll do a world of good for them, but they'll definitely need to get one of these batters as early as possible, otherwise the game is just swaying away towards Sunrisers Hyderabad there. This time Bumrah coming in from around the wicket here, and full toss here, pacey full toss here, 141.0 clicks on that one. He's driven it straight towards the cover point there. A missed opportunity here, vacant areas, vacant pockets in the offside in the deep there, because it's a power play there. Fielding restrictions still in play. It's the last over of power play. He's only driven it towards the fielder. He'll be absolutely livid with himself for missing out on that opportunity. That'll just be a dot ball here. So 5 go, it's a long game. Mumbai Indians can still pull it back. There's definitely still have the game in the hand there, but these batters making merry there. Once again, Abhishek Sharma backing himself away towards the leg side. Jasprit Bumrah bowling a bouncer outside the off stick, and he slices and cuts the ball over the backward point region there. Once again, a huge 6 here. It's an expensive over. Not even the likes of Jasprit Bumrah being spared here tonight. It's been that sort of a batter's paradise here. I definitely told you before the toss tonight here, it's going to be a batter's paradise. It's going to be a bowler's nightmare bowling here on this wicket here. Imagine the likes of Jasprit Bumrah and Trent Bolt taking to the cleaners in that sort of a manner. Absolute silence out here. Pin drop silence out here prevailing here in Wankhede, as the sea of blue is completely settled down to the seats here. Not a single soul, not a single voice being heard out here in Wankhede. It's been that sort of a chase here. 91 for no loss after 5.5 overs here. Even the likes of Jasprit Bumrah taken to the cleaners here. That is the kind of wicket out here. I'm extremely surprised why Mumbai Indians decided to have this sort of a wicket here in Wankhede. They should have kept the regular standard kind of a wicket here for Wankhede, because they definitely have the bowlers. They have the likes of Bumrah, they have the likes of Trent Bolt, they have the likes of Gazanfar, Deepak Chahar, who can swing the ball both the ways. But Deepak Chahar and Shardul Thakur and the likes of Trent Bolt and Bumrah are not fitting this puzzle. Puzzle, because the Mumbai Indians have decided to put this kind of a wicket track on the middle, which is not supporting their bowlers at all. They thought that their batters can make merry out there in the middle, but it's not the batters that were winning games for Mumbai Indians. Let me tell you once again, it was the bowlers that were winning games for Mumbai Indians all these years, because despite the batters scoring big, the bowlers used to restrict them, and it is extremely a poor management decision to give them that sort of a wicket here. That's extremely playing against the strength of the Mumbai Indians there, because even the likes of Jasprit Bumrah and Trent Bolt being taken to the cleaners here. Definitely a thing or two needs to be done in regards to the kind of wicket they provide here in Wankhede. And 91 for no loss after 5.4 overs. We definitely know that this was going to be a high scoring thriller, and we definitely knew that the bowlers will be definitely facing a nightmare tonight bowling out on the surface here. Already 17 runs coming off Bumrah's this over here. 1.5 overs, so 27 for no loss, and with that 6, I think the balls Abhishek Sharma has damaged the shape of the ball there, and I think the fourth umpire running in, and he'll be bringing in new ball here. He'll bring a similar sort of a ball here from the box there. Will the change in ball bring some luck here? Will the change in ball bring some momentum towards Mumbai Indians and co here? Here is Bumrah. He is eagerly steaming into ball to Abhishek Sharma here. This time Abhishek Sharma full length ball, angling into the middle stick, drives it along the ground towards this long one there. He's happy to return the strike, and that will be 92 for no loss after the end of 6 overs here. A wonderful power play coming to a culmination here. 92 runs coming off the power play. 36 of 17 for Abhishek Sharma, and 48 of 19 for Travis Head there. Wonderful start in this chase, en route to 244. And with that, the Mumbai Indians will be eager to take the strategic timeout as early as possible to just slow down things, to break that momentum of the scoring rate in the Sunrisers camp, and just to take a small breather and assess their game and how they can go about in the next half of the game there. With that said, hope you're doing good and hope you're having a wonderful time. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy, your very own sports journalist, bring you the game live here from Wankhede. I'm a sports journalist currently battling my 5th cancer, and currently I've entered the remission phase, and that's the reason the name of the channel here, Sports Beyond Cancer here. If at all you do like what we are doing out here, and if at all you enjoy the effort and the energy we bring out here on Sports Beyond Cancer, do not forget to share share with your friends and family, and do not forget to hit the subscribe button there. Every single subscription and like will motivate us in this journey to battle against cancer, to battle my fifth cancer with a positive mindset here, because it gives me the hope to wake up, because I have a lot of things to divert my life from, because every single day I've been battling. The last 3 years I've been on the side of my bed fighting just my fifth cancer there. Every single day a matter of survival, every single day a matter of surviving. One more day. We only had to take one day at a time, and now that I've entered the remission phase, I thought, why not start something on the virtual platform? We started during the World Cup, and we were extremely lucky to have gained the support of a lot of people from across the globe, because they motivated me to continue this journey, because I started on an experimental basis just to divert myself from the daily chaos of my life, of the treatments and stuff. But it's been wonderful to receive the support. We have a lot of global community with a lot of people supporting us from Canada, West Indies, New Zealand, Guyana, Trinidad, Sri Lanka, South Africans, a lot of South Africans, Australia, USA, Canada, few people from UK and South Asia. And wonderful to have building a global community out here on Sports Beyond Cancer. And if at all you want to be a part of this community too, please, and if at all you want to support my journey, support my fight, and encourage my battle, and encourage my passion for cricket and cricket journalism and sports journalism, beg your pardon, and not just cricket journalism. I've worked as a sports journalist for 8 years, 4 years in India, 4 years in New Zealand, covering major leagues across the country and the globe, even covering the Tokyo 2020 Olympics for a New Zealand media outlet there. But unfortunately, my fifth cancer coming in and taking away 3 years of my life. But fortunately, I kept the fight, I kept the hope alive. 3 years on the sidelines, even doing it on the virtual platform. I'm not so happy about it, because I want to be on the field just like old times, with my camera, with my pen and paper there, talking to players, taking action photographs, publishing photographs, conducting interviews and stuff. But this is the best I can do, because I want to show it out to the universe and show it out to the world that no matter what, resilience goes a long way. I want to keep continuing the fight here, and that's the reason we are still here on Sports Beyond Cancer. And if at all you love what we're doing, do not forget to hit the subscribe button there, as we are heading almost to the end of the strategic time out here. Travis said he's been riding on some luck tonight here. He's been dropped on 2 occasions, one just dropping one, and he nicked the ball to the wicket keeper once of an outswinger ball from Trent Bolt, but no one even realized that there was a faint edge on that one, and he is still out there in the middle, just too shy away from a wonderful half century. 152 required of 84, as here is Ashwani into the attack here, beg your pardon there. Starts off with a slow bouncer, but the ball a little bit higher on the batter there, and that will be a white ball straight away. That will be a white ball here. Ashwani this time in the slot here, and Abhishek Sharma hits it through the line. One bounce into the boundary in the cover region there. 4 runs here for Abhishek Sharma. Did not get good power behind that shot here, otherwise it would have cleared the ropes here. But nevertheless, he'll pick up 4 runs on that occasion there. Poor bowling here from Ashwani Kumar here. He scarred the ball over the cover regions there. 4 runs here. Hardik Pandya just giving a pep talk here to Ashwani Kumar, just discussing some strategies out there. Here is Ashwani Kumar. It's a low full toss on the leg stump there. He's only managed to squeeze it away towards the long on there, and by the time Will Jacks will pick up, the batters can only cross over for a single there. Abhishek Sharma has once again stormed into the leaderboards, number 1 position for the orange cap. He's reclaimed the orange cap there from the 15-year-old prodigy kid Vaibhav Suryavanshi. He's 21 runs ahead tonight here with that. This time, as he once again dropped it, he's taken the catch, but I think he's rolled on to the ropes here. It's Namandir once again. Take a bow. It's Namandir for the third time here. It's Namandir once again here, and Head will come back for 2 runs nevertheless, and he'll complete his 50 here. He's celebrating his half century, but the umpires will have to confirm, was this the 6th or just 2 runs here? For the third time here, it's Travis Head. He's slicing the ball towards the offside there, towards the point region. All this time it's a sweeper cover, I think. This time it was sweeper coverage in there. And it was Namandir once again jumping towards the ball. He's held on to the catch there, but he's fallen onto the rope, and then he's released the ball into the field of play, and that will be 6 runs here. Third time lucky here, Travis Head. Third time lucky. Take a bow. All 3 times it was Namandir who had to face the brunt of it. He was on the wrong side of things for the 3rd time here, and that will be 50 here for Travis Head. Wonderful, wonderful knock. He was the only batter in the top 4 who was not amongst the right kind of forms here, and tonight with the opportunities coming his way, that kind of luck and stroke of the kind of luck playing into his way, he's definitely ensured to punish the Mumbai Indians fielders there, Mumbai Indians camp there. All the 3 times it was Namandir there, and once again Ashwani Kumar banks it in short, slow bouncer outside the off stump, and Travis Head jumps in the air and cuts it, and the ball sliced over the backward point region there. This time he hits it convincingly. The ball sails into the ropes there. 6 runs here. Wonderful, wonderful shot here. Poor bowling here. 110 for no loss after 6.4 overs. They are up and running. They are making a meal of this chase in this contest here. It's a huge target to chase, but these batters are making it look like a cakewalk here. This time, full length delivery outside the off stump, width on off, sir. He drives it past wonderfully through the cover regions. There no chance there for Surya Kumar Yadav, who dives towards his left in the cover regions, and the ball will run away into the boundary there. 4 runs here. Well, the Mumbai Indians fans completely silenced out here in Wankhede. It's absolute silence out here as this orange army, these orange batters out there in the middle are completely making merry and making a meal of this chase here. They are making this 244 look like a cakewalk out here in Wankhede. I definitely told you at the start of the game here, it's going to be a batter's paradise. It's going to be a bowler's nightmare. It's that sort of a wicket here. Poor management decision from Mumbai Indians to pick this sort of a wicket, to prepare this sort of a wicket for this team here, because all these years they are prepared a neutral kind of wicket, so which could support the bowlers too, but they have made a batter's belter out there in the middle, thinking that they will capitalize on the power hitters that they've got in the team, but they forgot that it was the bowlers that they used to contain the runs, with the likes of Bumrah and Trent Bowles who used to contain the runs. And the very same reason I thought they brought Deepak Chahar was, if they had the similar old kind of Wankhede wicket, he could move the ball both the ways. But on this wicket, it's a stupid decision to bring in Deepak Chahar, and tonight he's not even featuring. That's the reason he's been struggling with the form in this IPL here, and this time he'll tuck it away towards the long on region, and he'll pick up a single on that occasion there, and that will be the end of the over here. 23 runs coming off the over here, ladies and gentlemen. 23 runs coming off the over. 7 overs, 115 for none, and the current run rate almost 16 and a half. Take a bow, ladies and gentlemen. We definitely spoke about how it's going to be a belter of a wicket here. It's a batter's paradise, a nightmare for bowlers, and Mumbai Indians completely dropping shoulders there. They need some moment of magic here to come back in the game, to get that breakthrough, and probably one breakthrough could bring in 2, and they can put some pressure back onto the opposition camp here. But definitely they would need that breakthrough here, because these batters are batting in that kind of a rhythm, and definitely they need the support of the bowlers there. They definitely need this. The bowlers definitely need the support of the fielders there. Travis Head has been dropped thrice by Namandir in that region there, and Mumbai Indians will be utilizing their impact player there, as Robin Mins been subbed out, and in will walk in Shardul Thakur there. Shardul Thakur will come in as the bowler there. Well, Hardik Pandya decides that it's high time that he rolls his arm tonight here, because the game is swaying away from them, and as a captain he realizes that he needs to lead the team from the front, and he needs to shoulder some responsibility to give that crucial breakthrough here, as he is all set, making some field adjustments as he's gone away towards his run up there. 244 the target, 115 for no loss after 7 overs here, and the required run rate dropping to 9.92, as here is Hardik Pandya. A wonderful start here, Yorker length delivery. He's managed to squeeze it away towards the short square, and the short fine fielder will cut it off, and the batter will easily cross over for a single there.
This time Abhishek Sharma will drive it along the ground towards the deep mid-wicket there. Will pick up a single there. Good ball here from Hardik Pandya once again. They definitely need some moment of brilliance out there in the field to lift their spirits and bring that energy back into the contest here, because the shoulders have dropped and they definitely need some moment of brilliance out there. The fielders definitely need to back the bowlers, especially on this sort of a wicket where batting is super busy. It's a batter's paradise, and with 3 drop chances and all the 3 times in the same direction by the same fielder against the same batter will definitely be a suicidal affair there, as Travis Head is still out there in the middle this time. Bangs it in short here, slower bouncer, he just pulls it away but drags it along. Did not read the pace on the ball towards the deep backward square, and before Trent Bolt will collect the ball and pass it on to the wicket keeper, the batters will just cross for a single there. It's been a good over so far here for Hardik Pandya. He's kept it tight. Here is Hardik Pandya, once again a Yorker-ling delivery. Abhishek Sharma on the toes there. He's managed to squeeze it along the ground towards the long on there. He'll pick up a single on that occasion there. It's been a tight over so far here, just 4 singles off the first 4 balls. Travis Head definitely riding his luck tonight here. 3 drop chances and then was